before we do the fact expiration, what characters is everybody playing today?
I'm gonna be playing Garmander the Thief.
All right, aka New Garmander. Old
Yeah, aka New
Garmander is in Europe right now, I guess.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. New Garmander, Red Eye.
All right. Will Fumble the Tree Walker be continuing their journey?
Absolutely. They're gonna go until they die.
All right, Dr. Quillum Ponderson.
The Juggernaut arrives.
Okay. Yeah, I have an actual question I need to ask you about the character before we start the session, but we'll wait till after the other stuff. All right. Who else we got? Ooh, who is Skongrick Hornbelly Hallard? This is a new face.
With amazing hair.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Those are horns.
That's his hair.
Those are his hair. That's his hair.
That's intense. Okay. All right. This is a new face. You want to give us an intro to him real quick, or?
The name's Skongrick.
Okay. sounds good.
When you look at him, to explain more, he's just like, I'm a blacksmith.
All right. Old school D&D, everybody. Old school D&D. Golf clap. Hell yeah.
All you need.
All right. So Darby, are you bringing
Theodore Briggs and Donkey.
Theodore Briggs? Where did he go? Is he
he's
not on the map?
No, I ported him over from Row 20.
Oh, right. You are from the earliest days of exploration. All right. Did Donkey make it over?
No.
Donkey's got an official monster character sheet now, though.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go grab.
Monster. Oh, dang.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So you're not telling us?
Don't try to hurt Donkey, I guess is what I'm saying. Let's see. An NPC beast. I guess he's an NPC beast.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We can all breathe a little bit easier. Unless Donkey's on your side, I guess. Then. All right. So, where is Donkey? All right, hold on. Beast. Choose. Where am I Donkey at? There he is. So handsome. Alright. Is anybody's music stuttering or no? Might just be me.
No.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna duplicate it. Does this donkey have a particular name?
Donkey.
Or is it easier? His name's Donkey? Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
The next one's gonna be named Donkey too, isn't it?
All right, I'll put Donkey for hire.
We'll find out.
So that I have a. There we go. All right, Donkey for hire and Theodore Briggs join the party. Fantastic. All right, so the factspiration, because I want to know about these people in the short time that we were with them. So let's see. 484. 162. Right. 162 is in the law and order category. What permanent law do you think needs to be made? A good question. All right. There's really no recap because everything is just mini Westmarch style. So what happened before happened. And what happens next is happening now. So if anybody wants to answer Donkey's question, what permanent law do you think needs to be made? Go ahead and roll a d20 into chat. The lowest number will win the roll. Anybody? Anybody? Ooh. Man, look at these weak ass rolls. 18, 19. Guys, come on.
Where the fuck was this an hour ago? It's some bullshit.
Ooh, getting a little stronger with that 13. It feels so weird to say this stuff. I used to play a tabletop war game called Dark Age. And it was a roll low on D20 system, and it never sat right with me. Like, it never felt good.
Oh.
Hey, strong. All right. Anybody else going once? Going twice? All right. Dr. Quillum Ponderson, what law do you think needs to be made?
Mandatory education for all children, at least
Aw.
up till age 8, and then they can go work on their parents' farms.
Fantastic. I love it. All right. I will give you this. Shoot. I don't actually know how we're gonna represent that you have it. Let's see. This oh, that's diseased. Stunned. I don't think stunned is in this. Is there? Cursed. There you go. We'll give you cursed. There you go. You're cursed with. Wait, no. You can just. Yeah, you're cursed with being able to add a boon to any roll. Excellent. I don't feel like we've explored the NPCs enough to really ask like what NPC you'd want to ask this question of. So we could probably just jump into it.
We have NPCs.
They live in the world. They're not like B teaming, but like they do live in the world. I guess if you want, you may ask if you can remember any of the NPCs that you've met so far.
I remember the captain guy.
Okay,
So
the
we'll ask
captain.
him.
All right.
My question would have been for Catalina. The newly minted NPC.
Newly minted NPC, yeah. Let's see. Opening scene, outskirts. Here we go. Master Hardy. Here he is. Oh, Curvy Hardy. Oh my. I think you meant to say Captain Hardy. There you go. All right, Captain Hardy. He loves laws. He's the captain of the guard. But all that he would like to see put into effect. Ooh, it's not very popular. Fortunately, he's doing this in the closed privacy of a meta conference room. He thinks that there should be taxes. He thinks that Outskirt needs to get organized enough that they could charge taxes, because how else is Outskirts supposed to grow if it doesn't have the taxation needed to build and support a civic infrastructure?
As an adventurer, I'm highly opposed to that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I don't have any taxes, because first of all, the strong central government, it's him and the tavern owner, and secondly, it's good luck trying to get an adventurer to pay taxes. All right. In the lands of the Empire, if a dungeon is discovered, the Empire will actually send troops and like a wizard to basically gatekeep the dungeon. And they will build a dungeon town similar to Outskirt, but then they will set up all sorts of like taxes and levies. You have to get a license to go into the dungeon. It's like a whole thing. So that's part of why adventurers head out into the wilds where there aren't any laws. Yeah.
Great for the local economy. Terrible for adventurers.
Yeah, exactly. You guys as adventurers, you represent the talented laborers who have left America to go live in countries that treat you better. So there you go. Or just don't have any laws. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, you guys tell me what you're getting up to today. Do you want me to take you over to the quest board? You should be able to get there easily on your own, but I can also activate it. Aha!
We could try Fort Malus. Fort Malus again.
A fumble, the sound of golden apples to his gluttonous heart, high up there. We just avoid that one place, guys.
Avoid the water.
Yep.
I put the fort. You know, the middle fort.
Yeah. Then we load all the apples on the donkey, and then we come back.
Yeah.
While you're ruminating this, I do have to ask the doctor, did you ever follow up on your starter quest and send word back to your patron, the person that hired you in the first place, about the status of things here in the Vale?
Yes.
I know I'm asking you to remember something from like 2 months ago, but yeah.
There's some strings attached to that, though. He promised the courier that they would be paid upon message delivery.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. When they hear the big hoity-toity person that it's going to, they are confident that it'll be worth their while to deliver the message. And then, like any good story, if they deliver bad news, they'll of course be killed. Because like bad guys apparently can't help but just kill everyone around them when anything happens. So bad guys. I mean, whoever your patron is. Yep.
Which is baffling because good messengers are hard to come by.
All right, now I will say this: they did steal your map while you weren't here, but they returned it, and I believe they've gotten their own copy of their map. So you should still have a map on your character sheet, Doctor. I think
Okay,
it was
good.
put. I think it was put back. If it's not put back, we'll add a map.
I had to build the character again, so it's there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's all I had for you. Thank you for completing your quest objective.
So, Fort.
The fort? Anyone opposed to going to the fort? Nope. All right. Fort Malus it is. Exciting.
Right.
All right. Do you have any preparations to make before heading out?
Yeah, Carmadra's going shopping.
Okay.
Kind of mapped it out already too. So I'm going to be spending 13 gold and 7 silver on leather, armor, a cloak, bandages, an actual dagger, a parry dagger, 4 field rations, a small tent, a grappling hook, hemp rope, and a backpack.
All right. Well, that sounds pretty good. Everyone got your bed rolls, your sleep furs, whatever the hell they're called. We learned that. It's very important.
Way back 2 months ago, what kind of arrows do those goblins have that we killed? There's iron and wood, and it makes a difference because there's different damage.
Oh, let me check the goblin's damage. That will tell us what it was. It's so nice having these. They're called compendiums. It's very exciting for me. Okay. How much damage does a wood arrow do?
Good question.
I'm looking it up. I've got, all right, wooden head and iron head. All right. Let's see. Wooden arrows required to fire, blah, blah, blah. Supply, cost, quantity. And then iron head arrow.
Armor's doubled against wooden, and iron head is just a normal hit.
Oh, okay. Since we treated it as normal damage, we'll say if we didn't take into effect that the armor would double, we'll say that they're iron arrows then. Okay. Damn, you down bad when you're using wooden arrows.
I know, right? Did Theo
Oh,
grab
wow.
some of those? Wink, wink.
I don't know. Did you, Theo? Did you loot Gerblins?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah?
looted goblins.
Okay.
I didn't deal with
All
the
right,
map or nothing.
Sarah, I'll put 2 quivers of iron head arrows on your sheet. Did it work? No. Let me try again. There we go. All right.
Yes, that worked.
Fumble waddles over with a giant package to Theodore Briggs. Can you take this large tent and put this on your donkey, please?
A large tent. Oh my God! Did you hit the lottery or something? Whoa! What the hell?
How much does a large tent weigh, by the way?
For whatever bulk, I don't know what it's called.
4 bulk. Okay, yeah.
For weight.
Yes. We can saddle that up on donkey. He loves carrying things.
Donkey scowls a little bit. They do like feeling useful, but at the same time, I mean, you're making a big assumption there.
Don't worry, donkey. We're going to go get golden apples for you.
Okay, that vibes with him quite a bit. Yeah, he's okay with that. Yeah, you're forgiven.
Feel free to add that so I can delete it, so I don't have to have 400 pounds on me.
Wonderful. All right. Any other shopping before you head out?
Throw me ownership of donkey.
Oh, sure. I can give you ownership of donkey.
Otherwise, I'll have to put the tent on me. And Or encumbrance or something.
Don't be too scared when you see donkey stats, though.
So
Alright,
They're better than my own.
with the tent, the rest of us are not going to need sleep quarters. So it looks like it accommodates 6 people.
Yes, large tent is OP. Long as you take care of your cart, you should be good to go. Grants a boon on bushcraft rolls for making a camp. Only one person rolls, but others can help. And then for the bushcraft and camping and sleeping and all that, a tent I think lets you skip the roll.
Taking care of a cart. What kind of responsibility is that?
Okay.
It's harder than you think. It's harder than you think.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So just to make sure, sleeping first says required to avoid the bane on bushcraft for making camp, and then the tent says gains you a boon. I know you can have one or the other. So you still need to have a sleeping fur in your tent, and the tent just gives you a boon.
Yeah, I mean it says grants a boon for making camp. Like that's the roll when you're initially getting ready to do the camping. And
So
then
I think I see what he's talking about. So the sleeping fur avoids getting a bane on the roll, but then with the tent, it gives you a boon. So do we still need the sleeping fur in order to get us to net 0, and then the tent to give us the boon from there?
Yeah,
like
you definitely.
So if we have a sleeping fur and a tent, we roll 2 and take the lowest. Right. If we don't have a sleeping fur and a tent, we have a bane and a boon. So then we just they cancel each other out and we roll straight.
Yeah, that's what.
And
that's
we
what's
only do
looking
one
at.
roll.
And it's only one roll by one person. Yeah. Okay.
If that's the case, does anyone have 4 silver left over? Looking for a sleeping fur. I have 6 already.
I'm going to sell a knife too as well.
I have 4. I could let you the 4.
How does it Crash? How does it work for selling stuff?
Selling stuff. I believe I was doing 25%, but you could make a roll to make it 50%. But if you fail the roll, no one will buy from you. That particular time.
All right, so I'll just sell this for 1. If it's 25% for 5 silver, I'll just sell it for. I don't want to chance it, so I'll do the 1 silver, 5 gold, or 2 gold. I mean,
bartering.
One silver,
bartering would be the check. Yep.
Okay.
Now,
So
when you're buying, bartering can lower it by 20, but the Discord community recommends doing 25%. Anybody can sell whatever at 25%, and then if they do a bartering, then they can boost it to 50% of its value. All right.
With Bumble's extra 4 silver, I will purchase a sleeping fur.
I guess. All right. Here's my bartering roll then.
Thanks, lad.
And then if you try to haggle when you're buying something to get a 20% discount, if you get a demon, they won't sell to you at all because you insulted them.
Here's my bartering to sell this knife.
All right. Succeeded.
All right. Selling this knife for half. So I get 2 silver and 5 copper. 9 and 5. All right, and then still full. I need to sell some more stuff. All right, maybe we won't buy this many rations.
What do you even need rations? We have golden apples soon.
Yeah. I have 4 rations with me and
8.
Donkey.
I have 8 rations.
All right, I'm gonna sell. So I had 1. I bought it. I was gonna buy 4 rations, but they're kind of heavy. So I'm gonna sell. I'm only gonna buy 2 then.
I think rations are you get 4 is 1 weight.
Yeah, 4 is 1 weight. I'm right now. I'm at 8.25 out of 8 if I get 4 rations. So I'm gonna sell. I'm not gonna buy those 4. So we'll be down. We had 7 point. Be down 2. So total of 3 rations on me. Oh, we probably already used 1 last time, so I don't have that one anymore. So let me get rid of that. So I only have 2. All right, I'm good.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to consolidate all the camping information because it's in like a few different places. Like it's on page 103, but then there's like feats and checks and stuff like that. So we could have it in one place. But for now, we should be good.
Were
all
you
right.
selling rations at like cheap discount? Because Fumble would have bought it off you.
Would you? Yeah, you could offer.
I was deciding not to buy them.
25%. Oh,
you decided not to buy them. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look over here and scout your route. Alright, so you've been warned away from the river. Apparently a slime monster lives in the river. You've also been warned away from Catalina's kingdom, that traitorous human pirate who has decided to fornicate with monsters and become a bandit queen. You think the ruins, it kind of looks like there'd be ruins right here. But that's the general direction. It might be in this cave, might be right here. So where do you guys want to head? And how do you want to head there? Maybe use a marker, draw me a route.
I think we can cut through the forest. That tree's smiling.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's
But
true. That is a
it's called
happy
the
forest.
Iron Forest.
It's probably full of iron. And look,
it's a smiling
there's
tree.
swamp.
It's got to be good things.
There's a swamp too, so you could probably find some cool reagents on the way there.
Oh, don't keep
barrel
get stuck
to
though.
me. I don't know about that. As a halfling.
All right, I will read the I'll read the quest to you again while you guys are debating on your
What side of the river did you guys run into this monster last time?
I think it
on
was
the south side of the river.
Yeah.
It was like around right here.
Fort Malus was constructed by House Stone Oak near the end of Emperor Elidane's reign to protect the family's most prized possession, the Malus aureus, a tree that bore golden fruit, apples of actual gold. The ruins of Fort Malus still stand in the far northwest, probably with thousands of golden apples lying at the roots of the old tree. Addendum, follow the river northwest, but watch out for monster along the river. Also, there are darkspawn in the fort by the river. So you could thread the needle, like, kind of keep the river in sight, and then keep the old fort in sight, and then make your way that way? You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't cross back over, so.
At least that route, we kind of have an idea, as opposed to going through a swamp and then going through a forest and hoping God against God.
You went through these.
All right, so that's a proposed route. Okay, you could do hills. Yeah, hills into forest. So then another route would be you just cut off the road and kind of come down this way.
Well, with the hills, we'd have some high ground, so we can kind of see.
Okay. So a day is divided into 4 shifts. You can do 15 kilometers per shift, but 30 if you're on horseback. Difficult terrain might slow down your progress. You can only walk or ride for 2 shifts per day. Okay. And this map should have a fully accurate ruler. So just getting to Catalina's Kingdom is like 1 day of travel. So, any other proposed routes?
So we don't want to go along the river.
Well, this route would imply that you can see the river, but you wouldn't be along the river, right? Like you would keep it within sight, but you wouldn't be running right next to it, based on the information that you've gathered so far.
We don't have a way to cross the river back over if we cross on the northern side and then cross back over.
Yeah. So
or shallow.
Yeah, and this river is roughly 2 kilometers across in most places.
Yeah.
So we don't want to do something like this and actually just skirt the river.
That's how we encountered Slime Boy. So.
I mean, yeah, but we can, now that we know what Slime Boy exists, we can run away from it as soon as we see it.
That's
there you
true. It wasn't. Well, it actually kind of was quick, surprisingly.
But we know not to camp next to the water.
Correct. I mean, that works too. Yeah, we can try it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So you guys head out. I assume you're not going to force march yourselves. And we will need a pathfinder for this excursion. This is the person who rolls the bushcraft roll each shift to make sure the party finds their way. If they have no map, they get a bane. If they own a spyglass, they get a boon. I guess you could have a spyglass and no map and have a boon and a bane, and they'd cancel each other out. On a failure, you suffer a travel mishap.
I think we have both of those items, don't we?
Well, no, the spyglass was Catalina's.
Ooh, but listen to this: if you roll a dragon on this check, your distance for that day is doubled. That's bananas. How do you just add 15 more kilometers to your? That's fine.
Power walking for no reason.
I know a shortcut.
Okay. Just push it.
Now, staying close to the river, it's not as good as traveling on a road, but it will not add a bane. If you were trying to travel through like woods or mountains, you would have a bane added to your bushcraft check.
All right. Fumble. Do you want to take point, or is anybody else really good at bushcraft?
I feel like I have a 55% chance of making this work.
You've got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're the hunter.
Yeah. What is everybody else's bushcraft? Just out of curiosity.
None.
5.
I would say mine's about a 50-50. Pretty.
Okay.
I have a 14.
What?
I have a 14.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
I got 11.
Okay. Well, they've been away. The doctor's been looking for a good way to get to Fort Malus, and he will use his boon and the map and try to find the precise course to take on the one that they propose.
Okay. Roll me that check. All right. So as you are kind of contemplating the route, you feel that keeping the river in sight is a smarter move for inexperienced explorers, because if you were to get lost in the hills or forest, you could wind up in over your heads deep in the Iron Forest and the adjoining swamp. Whereas with the river, you'll have a general sense that you're going the wrong way because you'll lose sight of the river. So that's your professional opinion.
Let's fumble that and see if he'll agree or if he knows a better way.
That I think I agree with you on.
Okay, so that was to check the routes, right? For more information, Doctor. It wasn't you weren't doing the pathfinding.
I rolled bushcraft for it and I might as well just that's.
Or was that you doing the pathfinding?
That's me doing the pathfinding.
Okay, then the first shift is successful. I'll roll a d12 here. Okay. Nothing interesting happens. Most of the route, you guys are on the road. There you go, and then you start following the river. To what, 15? So yeah, you would have just made it there. All right, pathfind the next shift. So that's morning, and now we're heading into afternoon.
Are we able to aid one another on these, or is this just like
No,
person?
one person is boldly leading the others,
You guys just want
representing
me to
all
keep
their
going?
hard work for 6 hours. Yeah, go for it.
Alrighty.
Nice. All right. So you make it another. Let's see. All right, cool. So I'll move your little pointer. There you go. So, there are some woods, there are some open fields, and there is the river bank. Where would you like to set up your camp for the evening? Oh, I also have to roll real quick. No problem. All right. So where would you like to set up your camp?
What I remember from what I heard from before, from last time, is that we don't want to do it next to the water.
Nope, not
Okay.
near the river. Stay away from the water.
All right. So in the plains, you would be out in the open, but you'd also be able to see things coming. In the woods, you would have the shelter of the trees, but you would also, anything coming at you would have the shelter of the trees as well. And you believe that the water may not be, the riverbank may not be safe.
I vote for tree cover.
Okay. Anyone opposed to forest? Going once, going twice? All right, forest time. Excellent. You can put that new tent to work. Okay. Player characters need to sleep at least once per shift to avoid sleep deprivation. You got to make a bushcraft roll to find a suitable resting place. Anyone without a sleeping fur gets a bane on the roll. If it fails, the shift does not count as a sleep, nor can it be used as a shift rest. A tent grants a boon when making a camp, and a successful roll allows multiple people to sleep in the tent without making their own bushcraft rolls. A small tent can accommodate 2 people, a large one 6. If the person setting up the tent fails, other player characters can roll separately for the same shift. So I guess they wouldn't benefit from the tent, but now they can make their normal roll. You just kind of botch the tent. That's my kind of understanding of that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, right? Because a tent grants a boon. We can say one person gets to roll. And then it says if the person setting up the tent fails, the other players can roll separately, right? Because they're not opting into using the tent.
Yeah, so one person does the tent.
Mm-hmm.
If they succeed, then everybody who's using the tent is good to go. If they fail,
Right.
everybody can just go ahead and use their sleeping.
Everybody else can just roll separately. Gotcha.
And use their sleeping first. They have
a lot of pressure on the tent setter upper.
Okay. Well,
for the purposes of setting up the tent, yeah, you could definitely have someone assist you to have a boon to the roll.
Right.
So that would be 2 boons to the roll then, because you have the tent and someone helping you set up the tent.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, Doctor, you want to help set up this tent? I'm going to help you while you do the roll?
We can help you set up this tent, Doctor.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get there eventually. Sure. How many helpers do I? So I'm gonna have 2 boon rolls.
You'd have 2 boons. Yep. So you'd be rolling a bushcraft with 2 boons to set up the tent.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Once,
you succeeded with a dragon. There's not really any, I don't think, any benefit for camping, but I'll just say, yeah, you guys just nail it. And I will actually skip the first shift rolling for a random encounter because you set it up like so good. You make an incredible campsite, Doctor, with the assistance of who assisted the Doctor with this?
I'd like to think he's just supervising and fumbling. It's actually just putting off.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, 100%.
All right. Once the campsite is set up, you guys do need to sleep for a shift. So you could spend a shift hunting, fishing, foraging, or cooking, if you would like.
Leave
Or
that up to you guys.
some other thing that you might do. You just can't use the 3rd shift in the day to walk around. Yeah, like hard travel. But you can use it for one of those things.
Does anyone need maintenance or?
Keep in mind that hunting can spawn angry boar.
I could fish, but I'm assuming I need a fishing kit, which I don't have.
Yes, it says fishing requires fishing gear and is handled with the hunting fishing roll. If you succeed, you get D4 rations of food with a fishing rod, or D6 rations with the fishing net.
Can I craft either one of those two items?
Great question. Let's see. I would say that either of those is relatively simple to craft, but it would take the shift to do so, so it wouldn't be ready for people to use this time.
But for next time.
Do you have tools appropriate for crafting that stuff?
I have blacksmithing tools. I don't know if that's the appropriate roll.
Okay, then you would make the roll with a bane, and the product would be essentially shoddy, right? So it would always have a bane associated with it, because you're basically making like a stick with some, like, you know, fibrous rope filament kind of at the end, a little bobber, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, the other two tools would have been carpentry or tanning. So I don't know if either one of any of them.
Carpentry and tanning would actually line up, because that's how you could get the string, and the carpentry would be carving the wood of the thing. So yeah, I'd say either of those could work.
So I have.
I think fishing net would not be covered. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you have the black.
Yeah, I have blacksmithing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Other things that you could do is hunting. Hunting requires a ranged weapon or a hunting trap. You make a hunting fishing roll. You roll on a table to see what happens. You can actually spawn an angry boar, which technically is still hunting in its own way. Foraging is a bushcraft roll with a bane in winter and a boon in the fall. On a success, you find D3 food rations of mushrooms, roots, and plants.
Yeah. I guess I'll do.
Or you could cook, because apparently they don't want you to eat raw fish in this campaign, or you will get sick.
What is cooking under? Bushcraft or?
I think it's
let's
bushcraft.
see. Yep, bushcraft. Everything's under bushcraft.
Yeah. When in doubt, bushcraft.
There is a feat that you could take instead of improving your action economy or your survivability. You could take Master Chef.
When do you? I guess. Yeah. I guess I would do some foraging.
Okay. All right. Give me the roll for foraging.
Here's the bushcraft roll.
Wow. Do you know what Master Chef does? Oh. You automatically succeed at cooking. You never have to roll. Yeah. It do cost 1 willpower, though.
Yeah. But you get willpower after. Well, you get some.
All right. You want to push your bushcrafting, or are you just going to let it go?
Ugh, we're just starting the adventure. I'm not going to push yet.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you don't find anything interesting or delicious. Anyone else do anything with this this shift, or you just relax and we move on?
No, Fumble's hunting.
Oh, Fumble's hunting? All right.
Yep.
Give me that check.
All right. Ah, terrible. He's just gonna let it go.
Let's see what happens. Fine. Oh, first roll succeed if you even find an animal. Then a second roll to see if you kill it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All right. You find, this area seems to be devoid of foraging and hunting opportunities. Maybe.
Good news,
anyone
guys.
else?
Nothing lives around here.
Yeah. Or it's been overhunted by an alpha predator. One of the two. All right. Anything else? We're good? Everybody copping your sleeping bags?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to make any rolls to sleep, because you guys brought a tent, and even there's room for Donkey too. Everybody's in the tent. That's nice.
You gotta eat our rations, though, right?
You do have to eat rations. And then in the morning, or not in the morning. We have to see if anything happens that night. Let's see. Where does it list the encounters? During a journey. Blah blah blah. All right. When characters have made a camp. All right. Here we go. I'll roll this secretly.
Do you click on any of the rest buttons for camping, or no?
Great question. I don't. I think for camping you're just getting sleep. I think they use sanctuary rules. Like you have to be in a sanctuary. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just dump the ration in. Okay.
Okay. All right. Morning comes on the next day. What do you guys get up to now? Continue your journey?
We move on.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Yeah.
Nothing catches our eye or anything. So.
Yeah. I don't think I have a calendar installed for this game. I'll add that to my list of things to do. All right. This timeless age. All right. Following the route, go ahead, Doctor. Give us that bushcraft of the day.
I'm going to just eat that.
You're just going to take it? All right. It is during this time that you would also see the ruins, the ruined tower off in the distance of Catalina's kingdom. It is said that there is a great amount of treasure there for those brave enough to bring that criminal to justice. Now, they haven't actually thrown up a wanted poster yet, but soon. Let's see. So, journeys, mishap. All right, roll me a D12. Okay. During your journey, you come across an area that has been ravaged by what you hope was a storm, and not the passage of some massive, ancient monster. Tumbled rocks, disturbed earth, and trees torn from the ground make the area very difficult for further progress. Each player character must make an acrobatics roll. Anyone who succeeds can help the others, but any player who fails can make no progress this shift. Okay, that's absurdly vague, but we'll work with it. All right, so first things first, everybody give me acrobatics rolls to see if you can find a way through all this.
All right.
I'm going to assume that unless everybody makes it, you'll have to find another way around. Okay, so Garmander, and the question here is, do you proceed on your own, or do you accept the fact that it's probably just too many people for you to help get over and around this obstacle, and you will have to divert your path?
By me succeeding, does that it said you can help others? Does that mean what does that mean?
I would say that you, since you succeeded and since you can help the others, you can give one other person.
Okay, so I see. If it was like half people succeeded, the other people could
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Garmin is
but
not.
At that
leave them.
point, mathematically, then the best you could hope for is a 2-3 split of the party.
Yeah.
All right, so you feel confident enough in your acrobatics to get through. The rest of you, especially when you consider Donkey's health into the equation, it might be too dangerous to try to get through. It'd be better to find a way around. Okay. Oh, what's the question?
Because I do have a rope and grappling hooks. I don't know if me getting up, I don't know what the situation is, but if me being able to get someplace, could I use those tools to help them, give them a second chance?
I would say that you could help one person through, but I don't know if I would say, well, it just says help
I don't know.
The others. Yeah.
If not, then it's okay.
It's good. It's good thinking. It's good thinking. We'll give everybody another roll, but again, this would be it. So if they can't make it, then you'll have to either split up and meet up on the other side, or you'll just have to deal with the fact that not everybody can make it over. Okay, so everybody who failed, you may try again without pushing the roll. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. Oh, man. So the question is, Hornbelly, are you going to be the one guy that didn't make it? Or are you going to push?
Hornbelly ain't no quitter. He'll push.
Okay.
I just don't know which thing he will use.
All right.
Hornbelly a dwarf or a human?
He's a dwarf. I'll hit him with the dazed.
Okay.
ability.
Like you bang your head on something as you're trying to climb over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey! All right. So,
Gosh,
how
darn stupid rock! He just headbutts it. It crumbles out of the way. Ah, perfect. There's just a trickle of blood coming from his forehead. Ooh. Doozy.
All right. So what I'm going to do is, for first attempt, is just raw, no helpers. And then we'll have a second attempt. This is if it comes up in the future. The second attempt, try again with 1 boon per successful PC from first attempt. That seems really good, right? Because if like 2 of you made it on the first round, that's 2 people trying to help other people climb up and over and like find a way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you make no progress this shift. So basically, I have to just like tax you like your next shift. You guys would have lost your next shift of travel. Just getting around this obstacle. So well done. All right. Doctor, give us another bushcraft. All right, success, no problem. Let me check something real quick. No problem, no problem. Man, it's like there's just nothing out here. There's just nothing out here. All right, so from here, you have a number of places you could go. Northwest, you have 5 more kilometers to travel today. You could continue to follow the river, or there does seem to be some ruins over that way, according to the map, and some ruins over that way. Ruins over here, and what you think might be a cave over here. All you know, according to the quest, is it's in the northwest.
I'd like to use Doctor's intuition.
Okay.
And when faced with a difficult decision, you can activate this ability to ask the question directly to a GM and receive a helpful answer.
Nice.
Does it
cost any reflex?
Yeah, it costs some willpower, and I don't know if this is the one that makes me mad. This is not the one that makes me mad. Okay. It's willpower.
All right.
I would like to know, of all the stories that he's heard about the tree that spawns the golden apples, are there any landmarks that would lead the doctor to believe that it would be in this direction or that direction?
Yeah, fair enough. All right. And there's no check. You just get to ask and spend willpower?
Correct. It's a great ability.
All right, cool. The description of the quest is it's in the far northwest. Just going off that literal interpretation, this is more like the western part. This is definitely the western part. This would be northwest. So it's definitely probably one of these 2.
He explains it to Fumble like he's a child.
Fumble appreciates the clarification, even though he also knows the northwest is the northwest. And if he was going off of gut instinct, he would have said this way. But that's fine. He eats an extra ration today for being annoyed.
All right, wonderful. You continue hugging the river, and you're pretty sure that you could make it tomorrow to those ruins. All right. Camping time. Set up that tent, boys. working together, you roll bushcraft with 3.
Somebody else want to
with
try
two,
this?
with 2 boots.
This is going to be your best way to increase your skill. And
I was actually going to say that's not a bad way of doing it.
Yeah, so like if somebody else wants to do it, I'll
Even
help
if you fail horribly, that still counts towards raising the skill, right? Because you want
Yep.
demons and dragons. Yeah.
Yep, 1s or 20s. I mean, Fumble will, but if somebody else would like to improve their bushcraft, feel free.
All right, I'll just take whatever dice I see first.
My bushcraft is a 6.
I'm not hearing anybody.
Yeah, Fumble can go for it.
Okay, nice. You set up camp. It's lovely. Okay. While you guys are camping, does anybody want to do any camping activities? Hunting, fishing, foraging, cooking, or crafting? Oh, there's also like what healing each other, but nobody's gotten hurt, so yeah.
Oh right. During camping, we can get rid of one of our conditions, can't we?
I believe
you've got to sleep for the night. No, I'm wrong.
So
it's a stretch. It's a stretch rest.
Yep, stretch rest. Yep. So you could use the stretch to rest if you wanted to, instead of doing a camp activity.
I will do so.
Yeah, I'll add that to the camping document.
Okay. Well, my
All right. Carmen's going to try foraging again.
Woo.
Hey.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice. All right, so for foraging, you find D3 food rations. There is nothing good from a dragon or bad from a demon, so it's just a success or failure.
Okay,
so go ahead and give me a D3, but that'll also help you level up too. So
yeah.
So give me a D3. That is how many edible mushrooms, roots, and other plants worth of rations you find. Oh, very nice. And these are ready to eat, so these would be like the real rations, not raw rations.
So this counts as 3 field. This counts as 3 field rations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a lot. Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna eat 1 tonight, so I'll just put 2 on my sheet.
Yeah, I'll add raw rations to the trade goods folder, so that we can keep track of which ones need to be cooked or not, because apparently that's the whole thing. So, all right. Anyone else have camp activities?
Fumble will go hunting again.
All right.
All right. Let's try this out.
Oh, it's close.
All right. Give me a D6 to find out what you have found.
No, why did it? There we go. I don't know why, but when I clicked the D6, it didn't give me anything.
Ooh, you have found a fox. You know that a fox can be captured for a D4 rations, and also that fox furs are currently are sought after back in town. So you might be able to sell the fur for a gold piece.
Yes, I see that animal companion, but I heard gold piece, so I
mean, that's true. You have hunted down a fox, so you could use another skill to try to befriend this animal. That's true.
That's true. Oh yeah, he specifically has the companion ability where he can just do it with some will
points.
That'd
be pretty cool.
But I won't lie, Fumble's problem is gluttony. He's running low on rations, so he's gonna just kill it.
Wow. All right, so then make a weapon roll for this.
He made a mistake.
Oof. All right, do you let it go? Or you push yourself.
No, I think 2 times in a row. I think he's angry. I think he's angry. He's gonna go for it.
Okay. All right, you push yourself. You angrily fire a second arrow as the fox darts to the left, and you catch it square between the eyes. It lets out a horrible sound, because apparently that's all foxes do, is pee on things and let out terrible sounds. It lets out one last spray of urine, and its stinky musk fills the air. Roll a d4. All right, so you get 2 raw rations. Do I have to add those, or are you able to search?
These are raw, right? You said? All right.
Yeah. I can drag them over real quick. I got the sheet open.
Okay.
I got 1 and 2. All right, and then let's see. And then I'll add this fox fur to your sheet as well, which you should be able to sell for 1 gold. Dang. That 1 gold, that means
Making
something.
money.
Yeah, these olden times. In the second age of magic. Yeah.
If he finds like a bird, then he'll.
I wanted to buy a lantern. The lantern is 10 gold.
Oh my god.
I know.
Are we capturing whales for oil directly, and like it's being built into the lantern?
Oh my god.
The oil's separate.
All right, let's see if any. Oh, does anyone else have any activities that they're doing, camp activities, before I check for random encounters?
I'm just gonna rest to recover willpower.
Sounds good. All right. Theodore, you getting up to anything?
Oh, just taking it easy.
Taking it easy. All right. All right, no problem. Okay, so that night you settle in, and I will see if anything spicy happens. No one needs to make any rolls because you have a wonderful campsite. This is the good life. Like, this is nice, man. All right, you guys wake the next morning, ready for adventure. Oh yeah, mark off a ration, of course. All right. Yeah, you guys will arrive here in a single shift. I'll see if anything spicy happens during that time, and then whoever wants to roll the bushcraft to pathfind today for the first shift, we'll also see if anything spicy happens. Ooh, very nice.
So good.
All right. So at this point, you would be heading into the forest. The forest does have a slightly higher chance of encounters. It is a daytime encounter. All right. Let me roll. All right, a common encounter. Let's see. What a beautiful D30 that was. Okay. Fun. So, as you guys are exploring, Dr. Quillum Ponderson, many deer begin to run past you in a panic. It definitely feels, well, I guess Dr. Quillum, you haven't seen Jurassic Park. But with your bushcraft, you know that they are fleeing from an apex predator. You have mere seconds to inform the group, and the group must decide. Do they flee, hide, or prepare to fight whatever is chasing these deer? Or I guess option 4, do they try to kill some deer as they run by? But this is probably the least optimal thing they could do. So yeah, Doctor, fill them in. Something is coming.
Well, if you can see over there, that herd of deer is obviously running from something. We should probably either hide or run.
Hide? Garmander perks up.
I'm good with hiding or running. Let's hide.
Yep, we hide from them.
All right, everybody's hiding. Okay, so the deer are making quite a ruckus, and you are in a forest. So you will have 2 boons to try and hide from whatever is chasing those deer. So I'll need everybody to roll. Donkey will only have to roll if Theodore fails.
You have 2 boons, you said, right?
Yep, you're rolling with 2 boons. 1 for having lots of places to hide, and 1 from the distraction of the deer. All right, I'm seeing 3 successes. 4 successes. 5 successes. All right. You hear a terrifying, raspy caw coming from a monster as it flies overhead. You can see it barely through the canopy of the trees. It is some kind of bird, cat, horse creature. With your incredible bushcraft, you recognize it as a hippogriff, a powerful monster that likes to eat deer, horses, and donkeys.
Oh boy.
I would like to use beast lore on it.
Ooh, okay. Give me a beast lore check.
Would myths and legends work in this situation?
This is actually a relatively common creature, so I don't know if myths and legends.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So with your check, beast lore, I'm trying to remember what am I supposed to tell you. So
I can
Pathfinder rules,
identify habits, abilities, and weaknesses.
Okay, habits, abilities, and weaknesses. Got it. All right. Oh, this hippogriff is not featured in the normal rules. This is from the special expansion content. Nice. All right. Wild hippogriffs crave freedom. Their habits are using their bird-like vision and wings to soar around and look for hoofed animals. Their favorite food. They let out a shrill cry and then they perform a dive bomb maneuver. This causes everyone to have to make will saves versus fear. That's how it starts the fight. That's how it starts the fight. Let's see. Once it gets going, it has a sizable amount of HP. No natural armor, so it's just a big mountain of hit points. It's quite maneuverable with a 24 speed. Its ferocity is 2, granting it 2 actions per round in combat. Actually, ferocity 2 means 2 extra rounds? Oh my god. So it
No,
gets to go
total
3
2.
times.
Total
Total 2? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And then it is a large creature. All right. So its attacks basically focus on clawing, biting, hoofing you to death, like that sort of stuff. Nothing supernatural. No like breath weapon or anything like that. They have been known to take troublesome prey and carry them high up into the air, and then drop them to their deaths. All right.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll change
Is,
down some music.
is Doctor explaining this in documentary form?
So
while
there's a language called Mallard Sign Language in this world, and he's explaining it through these weird hand signals that he's using for you guys. If you have any kind of language skill, you'd be able to understand what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Garmin doesn't have the language skills. So.
Okay, so you share this information with no one. All right.
He will explain it when the danger is past.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fair. Okay. All right. With the creature gone, you continue your exploration. All right. Truly a majestic creature. Donkey is at its wit's end. It is witnessed death incarnate, and for the rest of the shift, it is just looking around, terrified, Doesn't know what to do.
I reassured Donkey because it was kind of, it was kind of golden, kind of yellowish in the picture. So that must means he's already eating the golden apples. We got to be getting close.
I should throw this one curveball at you, though, Doctor. you do know that if you can hatch a hippogriff egg, it is much easier to domesticate them. And if you capture a young foal, it is relatively easy to beat the yearning for freedom out of them and domesticate them. Therefore, who doesn't want a cool flying mount? The egg of a hippogriff is a very valuable commodity.
We must not get distracted. We have golden apples to find.
Okay. All right. I'll actually just have this dude hang out over here so that you know he lives nearby. He's in the area. Also, so Donkey knows that he's in the area. Okay. Congratulations. You have actually arrived at the adventure. I'm really excited. So let me I don't even know what to do with myself now.
Plus.
I didn't think you'd make it this far. All right. Let's see. The ruins of Fort Malus have been hidden since the fall of the great Dragon Empire. But no longer. You have found it. Maybe? All right. Let's see. Now that you're here, here's some meta. Now that you're here, leaving the fort for any reason will advance time within the fort. This is like explaining to, I guess, modern day tabletop players what old time D&D players know, like in their hearts, right? Is that the dungeon's an ecosystem and it's always changing and moving, and if you leave and come back, it might be different when you come back, that sort of thing. All right. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay. View. Single page. All right. Let's see. All right. Surrounding area. As you approach, almost as if on cinematic cue, storm clouds begin to roll in. The Misty Vale has frequent rainfall, and you have been blessed with relatively kind weather and clear skies during your journey. But raindrops and leaves perform a rustling, splashing dance in the gusting wind. Joining in are the cones. Oh my! Are the cones of light beaming at the forest from the top of the wall from lanterns carried by guards who are peering outward but longing inward to the warmth of the keep. Oh shit. This place is occupied.
They have lanterns. That's 10 gold each.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ching, 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 like fortune. It's like the early start of any Elder Scrolls game. Like, oh my god, incredible. All right, I'll try to find this. Let's see. Fort Malus. All right, so these maps. I want to use the maps provided with the adventure because they got a lot of flavor. Okay, they got a lot of flavor. But they are a bit abstract, as you may have noticed as we've been playing. All right, so I'm gonna put you guys off to the side here, and then I'm gonna dim the light just a bit in the scene, and then we'll change the music out. Let's see, lighting, darkness. Dom, you seem to be really into lanterns. What's the light radius on these bad boys?
I remember looking at it. Hold on. It was like 10, I think, meters.
10 meters. Yikes!
Yeah, which is
like 10.
five squares.
Okay.
Let me check.
10 meters.
It's not. Is it 10, like dim bright, or is it just 10 total?
No, just 10. Illuminates 10 meters radius.
10 radius.
Yeah.
10 radius.
So that's five squares.
Oh, 5 squares. Okay.
Yeah.
Each
square is 2 meters.
Yeah. Wow, that's not very far.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Everything
The
I've
benefit
learned
of them is
about.
that they burn for a very long time.
Okay. So I'll take you guys over to the map, and we'll just get it sorted out. All right, so you guys, because it's dark and it's starting to rain, you guys would notice those lights before they would notice you. So you guys could sort of like and like stop in the nearby woods and kind of get a sense of what you want to do next.
I guess kind of spotting people on the fort. What do they look like? Do they look like bandits? Do they look like they're part of some type of nation? Is there any like heraldry or anything like that on the fort? Like a family crest?
Let's see. Okay. As you are looking up onto upon them, you would see 2. You see this guy definitely looks like a friendly fella. And you see this individual. Your initial vibe check without any roll is that they're definitely hard-boiled. Like, these are definitely some rough and tough, kind of, you know, they're surviving out here away from the town, in these ruins. So they're definitely tough. They're definitely tough. All right. Can I get everyone to roll me awareness? Ooh, that's a lot of that's 2 successes so far. That's good.
No, a failure with a demon.
Oh man, yeah, Quill and Ponderson, maybe you're concentrating a little too hard on the people on the wall. Either way, the ones that succeeded, you hear footsteps approaching you from behind. You could wheel around and confront them before they get the drop on you.
Our ninja does.
Okay. As you do, you see old nerd. Him have a hook nose and a bald head, but he made a bad decision to keep the hair that is growing and let it grow out. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty bad. He's got sort of a sallow kind of like look to him. He definitely wears the clothing of a wizrobe, of a man who studies magic. And he's got long fingernails. Those of you who understand the study of magic know that it's a common practice to keep long fingernails so that you can scratch away bad ink and pry apart sticky pages and scratch itchy places on your body. And look, you don't have to go into combat with melee weapons. It's nice to treat yourself. Have a nice manicure. He does have a timid sort of demeanor to him, and he winces and sort of like holds up his arms and his book defensively in front of him, and in a quiet whisper he says, please wait, I must know, I assume if you're hiding here, then you are not allied with the knights within the keep.
Seeing as you're sneaking around, you're not an ally of them either.
Nay, I am an explorer. I came here with my best friend in the whole world, Blutold. That is his name. And, he was captured. His sacrifice allowed me to escape, but I refuse to abandon him. But I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what I could do to save him. But you, well, you could help me. And we could help each other. You must have come here seeking the ancient secrets held within, or perhaps the rumors of the golden apples.
Is there
What
tree
ancient
in there?
secrets?
Oh, what was the
Go
question?
ahead.
Is there really a tree inside the fort?
Yes. There is a tree. But there is certainly not a carpet of golden apples adorning its roots. I don't know how long these knights have been here or what their purpose is, but they bear the heraldry of a dragon.
Those men and women are knights. Funny looking lot.
Well,
how do you fit in all this, old man?
Well, I'm not old. I'm only 32. Remember, in the Second Age of Magic, it was hard. It was a hard times. You had to make a check to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many checks? Get the bags there and says. How many checks do you think this guy failed to go try to sleep at night?
That's right. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Garman keeps you know.
He is. I guess he is. Yeah, I guess he is pretty old for a human. You're right. My bad. Keep going. He says, where's my ace in all this? I came to the Vale with my best friends in the whole world. We were going to become rich and powerful together. I couldn't have imagined that this fort would be active and full of people.
Is your friend captured inside the fort?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should have. That's what. Okay, so that's why you're in. Okay.
Yes, they took him inside. We were trying to find a way in, and they accosted us. He held them off so I could escape. But I refused to leave without him.
So you haven't gotten a
when
look
did this happen?
inside.
Do I know how to get back inside?
You haven't gotten a look inside then.
Not really, no. I do know that around that way, and he points towards the left side of your monitor, the wall is destroyed. It might be our only point of entrance. Unless you have a means to get through the front gate.
We ain't got no battering ram.
Yeah, and if there's no golden apples, then what are we even doing here?
I mean, real talk, right?
I mean,
So
I'm sure there's still treasures.
by your estimates, are these good knights? Are they bad knights?
Well, they nearly killed me, and they took my and my friend. They took him hostage. I assume, not even hostage, prisoner. I assume they're evil, very evil.
Anybody know what this Dragon Helmer tree is about?
Yeah, this will be a good missing lore time.
Oh, then here comes a roll.
I'll help.
All right. Oh, you'll help. Okay, so you. Oh, you roll one more time then, since you had a bane. No, sorry, boon. No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
It's hard. It's hard to think. It's just a lot going on. You can't be responsible for remembering everything.
Where were these high rolls about 2 hours ago? Come on, dice. What the fuck? Now you want to
must
start
like dragons,
high?
you know? You pick your favorite animal or creature and you put it on your hill tree. Very common.
Yeah.
How long ago was your friend captured?
Oh, an excellent question. 2 days I've been out here surviving on my own. I don't even have training in bushcraft. I haven't gained the benefit of sleep since my friend was taken. It's made it very hard on me. I can't cast any more spells. My willpower is so low.
Did they make any demands on you when they tried to capture you and your friend?
No, I fled before I could find out everything. A coward! Urged on by my best friend in the whole world. I've cried myself to sleep, burdened with guilt. Also, there's a hippogriff in the area. It's very scary.
We done saw that some hours
We did
ago.
see that one.
Alright, so so we came out here for golden apples. We find a fort that has people inside there. This guy's friend's captured. What I mean, I wouldn't mind, taking a look inside to see if they have any treasure, but
Yeah.
But
we definitely want to look inside. There's more than just golden apples in our treasure. There's a mystery in the Vale that we have yet to go over.
If you're willing to work together, I am known to them. I can present a distraction at the front gate. Maybe raise my robes and show them my butthole. And then you could sneak in the side.
Yes, present your fine wizened butthole to them, and we shall...
It's not that wizened, I'm only 32.
Well, you're a wizard, that's what wizened means.
Oh, yes.
Keep your voices down.
Yeah, let's just go on the side while we use this guy as bait. That sounds fine. It's a hunting turn, don't worry about it.
Wait, hold on, let me make an awareness check. I think you said something problematic. Hold on.
You're probably exhausted or angry or something.
You got this, homie. His eyes narrow, and you see in the top left, Ossiar will remember this. Bait.
Oh, I didn't even catch his name. I didn't even know that was his name.
Oh yeah, I guess he didn't tell you that. Oh well.
Yeah.
Not needed for his job.
If we know your name, we'll get attached. We don't want to know.
Listen to how I'm deeply in love with this game, but listen to how abstract this shit is. Remember, we're playing Pathfinder half of the week, okay? The wall around Fort Malus is as tall as 3 full-grown humans. Okay,
very tall.
So say 18 feet. So that'd be what, 6 meters?
9.
Right?
Yeah, that's a.
18 feet. Yeah, so 6 meters. Yeah.
That's
okay.
Full-grown humans are 6 apiece.
Listen, that's the standard in Fantasyland, okay? And
just to let you know, you can't boost someone over it, but dish in reach for a ladder.
All right, the wall is cracked, weathered, and covered in vines, but still sturdy. All right, that's what you know from here. You can also see 2 guards patrolling atop the wall. They do look sad to be out in the rain, but attentive. You know that any sort of interaction with this fort is going to require some sneaking rolls. You will have a boon if you accept Ossiar's offer to provide a distraction.
Sounds good to me.
Does the weather also provide a boon?
Ooh, that's a strong argument. I would allow a bushcraft success to create a boon, since you would be using it to your advantage. I'd say without it, it would actually be a disadvantage because you would also be dealing with the impediments of the weather. So right now, it's not affecting you positively or negatively. If you'd like, you can attempt a bushcraft to use it to your advantage. But I wouldn't say that everybody would be able to use the storm to their advantage.
Right. So we think we have a chance to at least walk around the fort to see if we can see what's going on in each wall.
From a distance, I would say that you'd probably want your best sneaky person to do a scouting expedition.
That's probably Garbander. What you got?
Yeah, I got a 15.
Yeah, I got a 14.
Can fumble help?
Can
case, what do you want?
Help?
Would it have to be somebody by himself?
They'd have to be going with you.
All right.
Yeah.
Right,
well, it would just be one check would give you a full skinny on the whole perimeter.
Okay. And I'll be rolling this with a boon because of fumble help.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's the boon.
All right, success. As you guys make the perimeter of the place, you do see that he was not lying to you. On this side over here, there is actually a crumbled wall. And through the cracks, you would get a view of a courtyard and the tree. So let me fumble and Newcomer. Okay. All right. All right. So you guys would see that there is a bonfire burning over here, and then there is, in fact, the tree.
I see.
All right. Now you don't see the bonfire, you see the tree. A half-dead tree behind a meter-high, so 3.5 feet, stone wall. Does not look like much. A sprawling, bone-dry crown covered in wrinkled bark, bare but for a handful of small, yellow-red fruits. The surrounding wall is overgrown with thorns so dense that the circle of marble at its top is barely visible.
What do you think, Fumble? There's some fruits there, but they're red. You said red yellow.
Yeah, they're reddish yellow.
Reddish yellow. Do you think they're just regular apples?
Maybe apples are rare. Regular apples rare in this world.
I will tell you this, Fumble. They look delicious.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's gold in your heart, right? I mean, we should definitely get in there, right?
Also, Garbender knows that they're not her apples right now, so he's kind of licking her lips about
Oh,
going inside
and
just taking one.
Bro, the way the rain is clinging to the skin of the apple. Oh my god. Here.
Well, we could just sneak right in right now. Like we don't.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out just in case you.
This is requiring a lot of roleplay. I used to work with apples, so like apples don't impress me. But we could just sneak right in right now. Nobody has to know. We'll get the guy that shows by. We'll just sneak right in, snatch it, and we'll get right out.
Okay, so run in. Well, I mean, sneak in, grab an apple or two, and come back out. What do you think is around that corner? There's some light coming from there. And are those do those look like arrow slits?
Oh, yeah, they do kind of look like arrow slits. Yeah. Good eyes. Good eyes.
Are they
I mean, there's the gate. There's the gatehouse over there. Yeah. If life was good, I would have the patrol mod installed. But yeah, they're constantly moving back and forth. They are on a bit of a patrol. But with the wall being destroyed, they can't go too far. So I guess dramatically, Fumble and Garmander, you hush up as this one's standing right above you, just looking around. They kind of head back.
Alright. Should we finish the sweep?
Yeah. Well, so we saw this, and then we'll finish the sweep and head back to the group.
Okay. So this mage that you have adopted says, "It's been a while since your friends went scouting. Do you think they're dead?"
No. They're just slow.
Fair. These are slow times. All right.
Listen, I work with only the finest professionals. They are thorough in their job, and I expect time to be taken on any task. Theo,
I like
will you
your
please
attitude.
deal with this man?
Maybe once we've saved my best friend in the whole world, the two of us could join your adventuring party. No, I'll let you, as you're thinking about it, that's good.
There is zero response from the doctor at this point. He just leaves him for the other two to deal with.
Oh, also, compass for the top of your monitor is east, in case that is important to anybody. I'm just going to be saying like top of monitor, left of monitor, that kind of thing.
Do we think that it would have been worth trying to climb any of these walls ahead of time? Sneakily.
I have a grappling hook and
So
rope.
you did note that back in the bottom left of your monitor by the tower, very crumbly stone, lots of vines. Not like an instant climb Baldur's Gate 3, but certainly a climbable location.
Garmander does have a grappling hook and rope, and from what it says, it gives you a boon on acrobatics checks to climb from the rope and grappling hook.
Hype. All right. Do you rejoin the party, or do you take this newfound knowledge and get all the apples for yourselves?
I think we return to the party.
Yeah, we return to the party because the chances of being able to eat all the apples ourselves is much lower if we don't have the party involved. They might die on the way, and then we're good. We can have them then, like last time.
True. Okay.
So, there's a crumbly hole on the left side of north. No, wait, hold on. This is east. So south side of the fort. And there's a crumbly, viney covered area to climb up on the north side of the fort.
Which do you think would be a better approach?
The hole, we could probably get everybody in, but it looks like there's an extra room, and I did see some arrow slits, and there's might be some type of campfire in the courtyard. Looking at the tree, it seems kind of dead, and but we did see some reddish and yellow apples on the. And as she says it, she kind of licks her lips on the floor, right for the taking.
But no golden ones.
Well, thinking back.
Other things to report. We've established that the wall is 6 meters. The gatehouse is 20 meters. So there's like little stairs that lead up from the battlements to the top of the gatehouse. Well, not 20 meters, excuse me, 5 meter high. No, it's higher than the wall. Okay. So anyways, it's got a double gate of bronze that must have been an impressive sight at one. Now its surface is as green as the moss that has taken hold along the edges. The outline coat of arms, a tree with golden apples, is barely visible. And the gate is slightly ajar. So you guys would have noticed that during your exploration, that the gate is slightly ajar.
Looking at the when we were at the west side and the east side, seeing that one side of the wall is broken, so the person is not really crossing that broken part. The other side where it has the crumbly, viney area, is he able to walk across there to get to the back of the fort?
It looks like there is no guard back there, which you think perhaps they just don't have enough staff, or they're more concerned about the front entrance.
Okay. So yeah, Garban will say we can. So we have three ports of entry. We can, easiest probably go through the hole, but I saw some arrow slits, and there seems to be people in the courtyard. On the north side, we could probably climb up the viney area on the north side next to that crumbly bit, but it's crumbly and climbing on a crumbly viney area. I don't know how safe that might be. And then on the south side, not the south side, the west side is looks like the wall is okay. I have a grappling hook. We could probably use that to get across, and it seems like nobody's around that area.
What do you all think?
Well, if it was me, I would probably try and grapple hook the back area, but she kind of looks at everybody. She kind of looks at everybody else, including Donkey and the old man. It's like climbing.
Well, the old man's gonna be the distraction, and
we're gonna remembering everybody's struggling with the acrobatics before.
He says, "Did you see a man? A muscly man with a beard and a deep, deep scar on his right eye."
She shakes her head.
Oh. He must be inside one of the buildings.
I think the easiest thing for all of us to get in would probably be through the hole in the south.
All right then. I guess we all go to the hole then.
Does anybody feel confident enough climbing?
I'm pretty confident.
Yes.
I'm glad that you guys are confident.
All right. Well, easiest is probably south. No, north. Sorry. Yeah, north side with the hole, and then probably least likely to get seen or saw or be the farthest away from. She looks at the old man and then whispers to the rest of the party. The distraction will probably be the west side.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, we also got to think. We don't know what's going on with that bonfire, which we wouldn't be able to see if we went from the north. But if we come in from the other angles, we might see what's there before whatever's there might see us.
Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards climbing up on the west side if people are confident about their climbing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the play. You will still have to do a stealth check to get in.
Is this like everybody's stealth?
Yeah, everybody that wants to move into position would still need to make the checks. But you would have the benefit then of the distraction that he's going to provide. And then, like I said, if you wanted to attempt to bushcraft to kind of use the terrain and the weather to your benefit, that would help as well.
Does each person need to make that bushcraft check to get the benefit of the weather?
Each person, yeah, would have to make it.
Okay. All right. If you're confident in your bushcraft, you might as well go forward to get yourself a bonus.
55% chance to get a boon or bane.
Well, you wouldn't get a bane if you attempted. Like, you could just attempt, and if you fail, then it's whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm angry, so I got a bane on this.
Right.
Oh,
Might
let's
as
try
well
the
attempt
bushcraft anyways. Nah.
Okay. It's really just an opportunity to try to get another boon, and then if you don't, if you really want it, you might push for it. Otherwise, you just do with the one boon from his distraction.
All right.
All right.
Oh my God.
So what's the play with Donkey? Is Donkey being tied to a tree in Hippogriff territory, or are you going to leave it with your new ally, ? Or are you going to bring him along?
Just to clarify, guys, people who can climb are climbing. The rest of us are going through this hole, or are we all going climbing?
Yeah, that's why I was asking. If people are confident about climbing, I think Garbander is suggesting we all climb from the south. I mean, not south, the west. Because that way we can get a clear view of everything on the inside of the fort, and there's nobody over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If people are confident in climbing.
Anyone opposed to climbing up the south wall? Or sorry, the west wall?
Well, climbing in the rain sounds like a bad idea to Theo.
Let's go through the wall over here then. That's fine.
Yes, it's closer to the apples.
In the south corner, this is easier to climb. It's like rocks and vines and stuff like that. It looks like the easiest place to climb. The hole in the wall is actually over here on the north part.
I was confusing myself. But
yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, hole easiest. I guess this is medium, and then over here is hardest. But in terms of hardest, you are going to get a boon from the rope because I have a grappling hook, so I can secure it, and then we get a boon for climbing up the rope.
Yeah.
Now I am going to say that climbing a fort wall would normally impose one or more banes, but since this thing has been so reclaimed by nature, you can attempt it because you have the grappling hook and the rope, and then it will also provide that that boon to you. All right. Then it sounds like everybody is going to be heading around. So this guy will move to position. I still need to answer on donkey. Leaving with NPC, tying to tree, or bringing with you. You will have to like tie a rope around him and pull him up the wall because he cannot climb rope.
We have to leave him. But if we leave him with the old
Yeah,
man,
I was thinking we'll leave him, but not with the old man. We'll take him over to the wall, and I'll just have him under the wall, like tethered.
Oh.
That way we can lower the goods down there to him.
Okay. I will definitely need a beastie ability when you get over there to make sure he is okay with this plan. But yeah. All right.
Okay.
This guy gets into position. He's crouching down by the side of the road, getting ready to expose himself. And you guys are going to be heading around. All right. When you get into position, which we'll say is right there, that's when the spectacle starts. Like a bird trying to fan its feathers and frighten away angry predators, he bursts from his hiding place, fanning his robes, showing off his dingleberry and his bunghole, shaking it wildly. Both the guards are agog at what they see, rushing over. They scramble for their bows and arrows so they could fire upon him. This is the distraction you need, providing you with a boon to your stealth check.
sneak.
Okay, we have 2 successes. Or sorry, 1 success so far. 1 success. All right, second success. Third success. Oh, so quiet. Okay. And all we need now is the dwarf.
Boom.
This was the boon. Did you
got this.
Did you,
You got
did you
this.
make your bushcraft check or no? Hey, like some special ops ninjas. All right. Now, they are distracted. You do see a very easy way in. You just kind of crawl through that broken wall, or you keep going and follow your original plan.
If anybody wants a voice going through the wall now, you can say it. So, Garmander's getting ready to go through the back.
All right. You guys arrive at the back.
All right. She's gonna go ahead and toss up this grappling hook. It says it requires an acrobatics throw to throw it and secure it, and then that sets it in place.
All right.
There's the acrobatic. And the range is 11 meters because of my strength.
Okay. Yep, that'll be enough.
All right.
Ka-kink. It hooks onto the top of the wall.
All right. Now we can all climb with the boom.
All right. As you are leaving Donkey.
Oh, sorry.
As you're leaving Donkey behind, they start to make sad donkey sounds that might alert people to your presence. What will you do?
I try to calm the donkey and give him a little treat. I don't know. We'll be back soon.
All right. Let's see. This would be beast lore. Give me a beast lore check.
Okay.
You need help?
How about if I use adaptive and I use persuasion?
Nice.
Donkey.
Okay. That sounds like something a human would do.
Donkey whisperer.
Okay, so I'll mark the.
All right. Yeah. So use your currency and make your roll.
I'll push it.
Okay.
I don't need donkey running off before we get the loot.
Truth. In hippogriff territory.
Let's see here. I will. I'll be scared.
Okay. Scared for donkey? Like for what will happen?
Donkey and me.
Hey! Alright. So donkey gets their shit together, and they give you a grim and determined nod, and they nestle in next to the wall. And they close their eyes. It's less scary that way. Okay, now you guys are climbing over.
Yeah, I went.
Yeah.
I kind of went ahead and rolled earlier while you were doing that with the. I got double demons.
Double demons. That's exciting. Okay. So let's see. We established that the wall was 3 men tall. All right. When you fall, page 53 for falling. Okay. Falling on a hard surface inflicts a number of d6s equal to half the height of the fall in meters. So 3 as you would kind of fall. All right. Well, we'll determine how high up you. So, d6 here. All right. So yeah. You took no damage because RNG's is on your side. So. Well, wait, half the meter. So yeah, half of 1 is nothing. So you start to get up, and I'm gonna say with double 20s, the grappling hook comes undone. So you'll have to get that back up there. But
okay.
All right. Which may or may not hurt everyone else's confidence about this plan, but go for it.
All right, here it is again.
All right.
Performance issues last.
Oh my goodness, I'll push it.
Oof. Oh, okay.
We'll do dishearten.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you throw it again, and then it gets stuck. All right.
All right. All right. It should be good this time.
All right.
Does anyone want to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Technically, you were first.
All right. No
failed.
problem. You start scampering up the rope. All right. You can see rooftops all about.
I guess I'll go. I'll go this time again.
Okay. I'm gonna try something real quick. Do I have a test dummy in the server? Oh, I don't. Okay.
Oof.
All right. Okay, Garmander, you make it up.
Beauty before age, Mr. Briggs.
All right.
Mm.
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 All right. Do we want to push this? Yeah, I'll push it.
You gonna push it? Okay.
Yeah. It's just so dang tiring.
You failed an acrobatics on an 8. Aw.
I actually was confident about climbing.
Yeah.
Fumble looks
All
at
right.
Garmin. We might be the only ones left again.
Oh, you made it pretty high up the wall too. Okay. So half of that would be 2, so you take 2d6 damage, 7 damage as you slip. Your hands, you just not strong enough, I guess, to hold onto the rope in the rain, and you lose your footing, and then you just fall back.
I'm just too scared to leave. Donkey.
Donkey rushes to your side.
Maybe I should just stay here. You could lower the apples down to me.
All right, Hornbelly, you make it up.
Stay hidden, Theo.
Oh boy.
Oh, good lord. I will push.
Okay. All right. All right.
We'll
so
keep
you
the
make it up.
grappling hook. Keep the grappling hook there for escape as well.
Okay. Oh, so he's like the getaway driver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Do you want me to make you a cameraman or something, or like?
Oh no, it's more scary if I just hear it.
Okay. Good. Love it. All right. I'm gonna try something real quick. Let's see. Where is the PC that's not here? This guy for sure. He's dead. Okay. So let me raise. None of these walls have height, which is, expected from a standard issue thing. But I wanted you guys to be able to sort of see out and about. So what I can do is I'll make a cameraman for you guys. Then you'll be able to see. All right.
Where I am right now, I can see, this area right here. Right now, where the buildings are in the middle, they have walls, so we just can't see past them. Which I guess I don't know how high this is. We probably would be able to see past them.
Yeah, you guys to be able to sort of see. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I'll make a cameraman all. We'll roll 20 technology this, since there's no height there. So let's see. Cameraman, you can be this adorable bat. There we go. Appearance. Update. Right. Make sure it has vision. It does. All right. Then we'll give everybody access to cameraman all. All right. I'll drag cameraman all out here. So that should give you, right, like a better sense of what you could see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you see a bonfire. You see the tree. You see doors right here. You would see the guards opposite. They are firing arrows, pew pew pew, out into the woods. One of them is going to stay on the wall. The other one looks like she's headed down to kind of maybe pursue him. Fine. You also see an old wall over here. Let me give you some flavor text for all these things you see. A bed of embers, smokes, and smolders in the courtyard. Oh, the fire must have been huge. A real bonfire. My bad. So the fire is actually burnt out. Okay. I just saw the smoke and I assumed. Okay. Let's see. What else? The stone tree, which you already see. Buildings. Yeah. That's it's kind of all you see of note or interest at this time. You can start moving around on the battlements, I guess. There's also stairs here that you can use to get down from the battlements.
Does this also like right here more arrow slits?
You guys would be. What did we? Yes, those do look like arrow slits as well, and you do see a little bit of light, kind of bleeding out from the arrow slits.
So maybe this way.
Yeah, maybe go across this way.
Yeah, but you can't see into these arrow slits, and they can't see out to you because of the height difference.
Yeah.
All right, let's stealthily move our way around.
All right.
Oh, I collided.
Okay, so over here, yeah, it gets real fucky with the walls. Hold on. Let's see, wall direction, movement restriction. It says it has no movement restriction. Let's see, does this one have movement restriction? Ah, that's the problem. Weird flex. Okay. You should be able to move through now.
Yes.
All right.
Should we head down here?
Well, maybe we should go on the other side of the building.
So interesting thing about this, what you would assume would be a tower. This is actually just a rounded battlement. This isn't a tower or anything. There's no roof. There's no interior. It's just sort of a large.
Garmander's gonna kind of walk down these steps and then like peek around this corner.
Ooh, okay. All right. As you do, you see an open doorway here, around the corner.
Okay. What else out? I do see, right across there's some apples on the floor.
There are some apples.
All right.
They look pretty delicious.
She'll come.
Here's a crazy thought that crosses your mind. What if the gold's inside the apple?
Yeah. I mean,
All right. She's gonna. She's gonna come around the corner and like post up against this wall.
Okay. All right. So as you Metal Gear your way around, you see that there is a closed door here, and a door here that seems to be somewhat ajar. You also see that there is a bit of lantern light shining from inside the second door.
All right, she's gonna take a moment to try and listen from both sides to see, like, okay, if there's anybody inside this building, or seeing that there's lantern light, if there's anybody inside this building. And then while she's doing that, I guess, taking that moment to do that, go look at everybody else, what they're doing.
Fumbles. Wait, says you got a plan. Fumbles on his belly, looking over, just watching you.
All right. What do you want me to do for listening out? Awareness or?
Yes. With the rain and the wind picking up and the booming thunder in the distance from the approaching storm, it's hard to tell what's going on.
I want to push it.
Oh,
I'm already disheartened. I'm already disheartened. I could. What am I using for intelligence right now? Bushcraft is intelligence. Ugh, I don't want to lose that.
And meta timer, because we are doing a West Marches, right? So it's a little bit more of a meta timer. You guys have 90 minutes left.
All right.
To put yourselves in either a good place to continue or to succeed.
We'll do a con. We'll be sickly.
Oh wow! Okay.
The cold, the rain. Being in the rain and for so long, trying to listen out.
Okay.
Pushing.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You are feeling sickly. You kind of throw up in your mouth a little bit. That acid feeling from the nerves of everything you're trying to do. If only you had something delicious to settle your stomach, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
If only there was something nearby. I'm just kidding. All right. So yeah, you hear nothing over the sound of the storm, and taste the bile in your mouth, throat.
All right. I mean, if she hears no one, and because of the storm, maybe no one will hear her because of the storm. So maybe she should just go for it.
Okay.
Fumble's belly crawling.
I see that.
She's gonna head back up.
Yeah, I will say this from your current points. If you go past this line that I just drew, I will require new stealths because it's gonna basically
Okay, well, Fumble will just prep this.
Okay.
Sees it coming.
And you guys are allowed to go onto the roofs of the buildings if you need to.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, I'll have to figure out the best way to move you onto those roofs because there's no height taken into account here, but we should be okay. I'm going to look at the map's height settings. Maybe I can bamboozle it. Let's see. Basics. Foreground elevation. That's like the roofs, right? It's the foreground?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So we'll set those at 6. So if you're at 0 to 6, you'd see under the roof. If you're above 6, you'd see over the roof. That makes sense. Okay.
All right. Should we just
Let's
run, grab the
let's
apples,
see if
and
it works.
get out of here?
Do you mind being my guinea pig here, Fumble?
Yeah, that's fine.
You might be burdened with meta knowledge, so I'm asking.
I can live with that.
All right, I'm gonna put you at a height of, we'll say 7. All right, and then I'm gonna put you on top of this. Do you see inside the building or no?
I can see inside the building.
Curses! All right. Wonder if that didn't work. Oh well.
Do you have an overhead tile on top of the?
Yeah. And yeah, that's what the brown stuff is. It's the overhead tile. Let's see. It's listed as overhead and not roof. Should it be roof?
Yeah, roof.
Oh, that'll let me
tile,
climb. That'll let you climb on it. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about now?
Roof.
Ooh. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, I had to add roofs like while you were exploring, so
Now I'm trapped.
apologies. Okay, you don't want to live on the roof forever.
No.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right.
After all the hard work. Got it. No, just kidding.
Should we just run and grab the apples and get out?
Wait, we should stealthily.
Oh, it's a
down
snatch and grab. Okay.
We're gonna sneak down. Listen, we don't care about Fumble. Well, not Fumble. What's his face? Aziar's boyfriend. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so
His best friend.
Which-
It's his best friend in the whole world,
Yeah.
and they might be, and like best pals, guy pals, roommates. You know what I'm saying? Going adventuring together.
all right, sneak down, grab as many apples as we can, and then come back up.
Yeah.
Take our route
How
back?
many of us?
Doctor, how do you feel about this situation?
He's willing to listen to these burglars because he's tired and he's in the rain. Even though he's a waterfowl, he doesn't like the rain. If
okay.
they are thinking a snatch and grab is the way to go, then he's on board. He's just
Well, we could adjust. We could adjust as we go. If things are going real good, maybe we can.
Okay, so yeah, sneak, and then if it turns out bad, it turns to snatch and grab.
Okay.
How's that sound?
All right. Each person that's going to sneak, give me the check.
All right.
We have the boon for the weather because if you succeeded on that bushcraft roll, right? Or not now anymore.
Yeah, that's fine if you could keep it going.
Right.
You wouldn't have the distraction anymore up front because there's other people that might see or hear.
So there's no.
Oh my
moving
goodness! Come on.
There's no free boon right now from the dude up front because you're dealing with the interior forces that might hear or see you guys.
How many things do you have left, Garmander?
I have strength. I'm definitely gonna do agility because I use that too much. I have intelligence, but that's bushcraft.
Okay.
Willpower is.
Can we spend
well-
10,000 channel points to let him reroll?
I mean, you can't reroll a demon.
not demon. I got a 16 and 18.
I don't think. Can you just keep pushing a roll? I think you can only push a roll once.
You only push a roll
Can you
once.
push
I haven't pushed yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. No, what we use it for is it for rerolls. It's to give yourself
it's for
some
the boons,
boons. Yeah, it's to give yourself a boon.
All right, I'm gonna. We'll make Garmander is have been having a hard time today, so she's getting a little bit angry,
All
a
right.
little frustrated. So we're gonna push with an angry.
Okay. All right. Angrily, your stomach heaving, tired, you stumble into the shadowy courtyard, looking for apples. All right. Are there walls preventing you guys from going down or no?
No.
Okay. All right. Then just set your height to 0 when you hit the ground. Doctor, I have a question. My friend Anna in Barovia would like some of your dice luck. Is it possible for you to maybe ship some of that? Because this character right here, this is one lucky duck. This is a lucky duck.
This character is very good at some things and horrible at others. We just haven't gotten the bad stuff yet.
Oh man.
Are the dice rolls the same? That's the question.
All right, so you guys are around the tree, And yeah, there are apples on the ground, but not as many on the ground as you would like. There are some still clinging to the dead branches higher up in the tree.
Is there any branch that...
It would be a stealth and acrobatics if you wanted to get up there and get the juicier apples up in the tree.
Are there any branches that look like they're not dead? Like a sapling that could probably be harvested.
Ooh, okay. I mean, that's bushcraft for sure.
All right, I have a bane on this because
yeah, it says here on the ground there's a D4 fruits. So there are 4 on the ground. There are more in the tree. Ooh, I'm also supposed to check for a random event when you interact with the tree. Oh, that's fun. Okay.
That's what happens.
Is it possible to toss someone?
Oh, and Doctor, you would see an ancient language written on these stones, that stone wall that encircles the tree, but they are currently covered by so much moss and vines. An ancient secret is hidden here. A mystery, perhaps.
Oh, man. How greedy you guys want to get?
Garmander is definitely greedy.
Yeah. Fumbles doing uppies.
I think while these guys are messing with the tree, he would take some time to see if he can clear off some of the moss and figure out what it says.
All right. I'm trying to check the random events here. Somebody roll me a D7.
What?
A D7. This is my kind of game, guys. Like they don't let the boundaries of reality stop them when they're just making shit up. Oh. Oh man.
One's supposed to be good in this game, right?
The longer the better.
You must immediately, upon Garmander touching the first apple, or did you even get a chance to touch an apple? I'm asking. Like,
yeah, she walked up. She snapped.
All right.
Up,
So you've grabbed the first apple. You've touched it with your hand. The door over here is going to open. Well, bam! And this guy wearing some very nice plate armor. Holy shit! Equipped with a heavy warhammer. He is going to step outside. And you hear a voice from inside. It says, wah, 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 wah. And then the guy says, rah, 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 rah. And then you hear another voice say, wah, 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 wah. And he says, wah, 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 wah. And it looks like he is gonna smoke a pipe and get some fresh air. Everyone, you must make an immediate stealth check to be discovered. There is no bushcrafted your way out of this one, unfortunately.
Oh, this is gonna go.
It says the players must make sneaking roll to avoid detection. Uh-oh. Hornbelly. Okay, we got a success from everybody except Hornbelly. I do want to take this moment to give a shout to Theodore Briggs. He's been he's been doing great back there. Hasn't drawn attention to himself. Hasn't brought any extra, monsters to the battle. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I haven't wandered off.
All right, Hornbelly, you gonna let it ride, or you gonna try to push it?
I have a very low chance of making this at all.
I mean, yeah, you well,
I have a 5 in sneaking.
Okay, that's like a 25%, right? It's the number or less, or is it less than the number?
It's the number or less.
25%, good.
It's up to you, man.
25% chance to win the lottery. You buy a lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see, Hornbelly. He will push. He'll
Okay.
Push. And I'm going to use. I'm going to do scared. because he's worried that. Well, he's worried that he's going to blow it for all the others. So here we go. One off.
So close.
Okay.
I'd like to succeed tonight.
This is how old school D&D was. The doctor and fumble. Do you guys dive for cover and remain hidden and let Hornbelly take all the pressure?
Unfortunately, I feel like it's fumble.
All right. Okay. So then I'm gonna move you. Like you're gonna hop the wall and you're gonna duck, and then like you see his eyes, lock. He's got Brock eyes, but he locks eyes with you, and he says, "Well, what is this?" And okay, he's going to go to shout at you. He's not rolling for initiative yet. Do you want to roll for initiative?
I don't want to roll for initiative.
Okay.
All
right. Okay, then he's shout out at you. He's gonna say, "Who goes there? Step out of the shadows, that I might look upon your face."
All right. I'll listen.
Okay.
Aye, evening, lad.
The door opens behind him, and a beautiful woman with severe cheekbones and wild eyes and fiery hair, also dressed in motherfucking plate armor, with a shield and a longsword. Oh my god, I'm so scared for you guys. What is wrong with these adventures? She steps out and says, I heard a commotion. Ah, I see. An intruder. All right. The man holds up his hand as if to say, wait, he hasn't tried to give his piece yet. So he holds up his hand and he looks to you and says, explain yourself. Why are you here? Skulking about. Why was the alarm not raised by the guards?
I just a traveling blacksmith looking for a bite to eat. Saw that there is a tree with some apples here. Look delicious. That's some mighty fine armor and weapons you got there.
He holds up a hand to you. He's very used to holding up his hand to people to make them stop talking. I don't know if that stops you, but he holds up his hand. And he says, one thing at a time, Master Dwarf. I know that as a dwarf, you're obviously a blacksmith. Just let that one go. And then he says, but how did you get past the guards at the gate?
Oh man, do I reveal? Well, I saw that there is a crack on the side of the wall, so I walked by.
She says, a sneak thief. No doubt looking for treasures, following rumors of the golden apples. Well, you must feel quite a fool seeing the truth of the matter.
Wait, there's golden apples?
All right,
around.
at this point, I'm going to need you to give them a bamboozle, which in this system I believe is a bluffing. Yep. Your lie is convincing for the following reasons. One, there's a lot of wandering adventurers in this area. Two, everyone knows, especially human knights, that all dwarves are blacksmiths. Three, there is a hole in the side. It would make sense for somebody to come in. Four, rumors of the golden apples have been giving them a hard time with people showing up trying to get these fucking gold apples. You do feel that these are very dangerous individuals.
Well, my bluffing's a 5.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's a
I might
25.
spend.
I want you to have a character that survives one of these sessions. God damn it!
I survived the first session. I'll say.
Okay, all right, never mind. Let's keep going then.
I'll spend 10,000 points if you want, man. I'll help you.
Could have roll it with a boon.
I have a couple. Oh, you're okay.
I got it.
Oh man! All right.
All right.
I mean,
I'll roll with the boon and see if this works.
Oof. Remember, if you push it, I think you get to reroll both.
All right.
I'm pretty sure.
If a fight breaks out, do you want boons on the things that you're gonna have to deal with? Like,
yeah, that's
boons on the stuff.
Wait, am I hearing you right? It says that you'll have to deal with. I didn't hear we'll have to deal with. I just heard you'll have to deal with.
Garmander is a thief, not a hero.
Unbelievable. Okay.
No, that's
Fumble and Garmander, bad combo with the rest of the.
I will.
I don't know enough about the doctor, but I don't know if the doctor would die alongside the dwarf, let alone die alongside a friend. So
I forgot. Do you remember what my disadvantage is? Or my weakness?
I know. You also think that all dwarves are flash?
I think it's like can't leave somebody behind or something like that.
No, I'm intolerant.
Oh.
Low key
Which is a more modern way of saying racist, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna push with intelligence. Angry because they accuse me of being a thief, and I'm not gonna take that.
I saw the one. It was so close.
No better.
Okay, the man says, "All right, you can stop embarrassing yourself. Throw down your weapons and lay in the mud. Here, tie you up and figure out what to do with you." And this woman notices this door is ajar, and she goes over and she looks inside. Shakes her head at whatever she sees, and then she actually closes the door all the way, and you see her latch it. And then the guy looks at her. They seem distracted for a second, like you're so beneath like their notice.
Cool. While they're distracted, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Ah! Okay. Now we will roll into initiative. All right. You may have a boon on the initiative because you're literally taking the initiative. All right. I'm gonna assume everybody wants in on this action. So.
So she went through and closed that door.
Yeah. The storm must have blown the door open, and she. All right. Man, it's been a hot minute since we played some Dragonbane combat. Let me see if I can figure this out. All right. This is definitely a pitched battle, for sure. Let's see. We'll try this. We'll see how it goes. I say it's a battle. Meanwhile, it's just everybody running around grabbing apples like they're fucking Pac-Man. Like, all right. Let me check if the apples have an item. They don't. I'll make you a trade good of the apple real quick. Right. This is an item. We'll call it a golden apple. I don't have an icon for it yet. Sorry. Let's see. Cost is unknown. It is rare. And the weight is negligible. Alright. I want, to know that at least one apple was gained during this adventure. So you should now have golden apple on your sheet.
Yeah, see it.
Okay. Alright. That's a lot of
people.
All right. Begin combat. Not enough cards in the initiative deck. Hate to see it. All right. Issa Delia is up first. She does not notice you getting ready to run. You rolled with a boon too, right?
Wait, I didn't roll any.
Yeah, you don't get to roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you know what? I will say that you and her will swap because you took the initiative. So hold on. Swap initiative with Hornbelly. All right. So Hornbelly, you took the initiative. When they were distracted, you may go first.
Okay. I have a movement of 8.
There.
And then I'm going to also use my one action to move again.
Okay.
Heading for the gate.
Okay.
That is still open, apparently.
The wind keeps blowing everything open.
They
all
really
right.
should get some locks on these places.
Play passes to the doctor.
You are still successfully stealth, but any movement or actions of the like, if you want to remain stealthing, would have to require more stealthing.
Oh, dang.
I guess the question is, what do you want out of life right now, Dr. Ponderson?
I'm going to trade spots with Garmander.
All right. In this system, Garmander cannot refuse, so I'll swap your initiatives. All right, Garmander, you're up.
All right, I have one golden apple on me, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Now the question is,
There's
do I
3
snatch-
more scattered around. Here, I'll draw their locations. We'll do one's right there, one's right there, and one's right there.
Okay, question. Looking at these people, they have a long sword, and the other one.
And there are more in the branches of the tree, but the tree is actually pretty tall. So.
And
all right,
them,
so
they had a. Yeah, what do they have on them?
This guy has a massive warhammer and plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a plate armor, a longsword, and a shield, a large metal shield.
Okay. So they're gonna have to run up to me.
Now they are not monsters. They're obviously well equipped, experienced knights. So yeah.
Hey, torch is 10 gold. Plate armor is like 500. Just there.
That is true, but also plate armor.
However, you did hear at least one additional voice, distinct from these two's sounds coming from inside. And you do have the 2 guards, one of which is out looking for Asiar, and the other is hanging out on top of the gate.
All right, so I guess while they're busy closing that door, doing that, and maybe they're paying attention to what's his name running away, Garmander is going to try and sneak back onto the battlements.
Oh, with a single apple? All right.
Yeah, don't worry. She knows there's another way down over here.
Okay.
And there's a door to get to this other room that closed while they're busy doing their thing.
Fair enough. Right, give me that sneak.
You're going to try and sneak. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Don't let me down, Garmander.
Theodore, give me an awareness roll, by the way.
Certainly.
All right, Garmander, you so sneaky.
All right, she has a move of what's her move? 14.
Theodore, everything's good. Your allies haven't been caught. There's not an altercation happening. Everything's fine.
We're good. You donkey chilling. Everyone's gonna come back with all the apples. We're gonna be so rich.
Donkey lets out a gentle, quiet bleat, and you read the subtitles as bushels of apples.
Indeed.
Question mark. Oh man, he smiles up at you. Smiles up. Everything's gonna be okay.
That exact face. That exact face.
All right.
It's so good.
You climb back up.
Yep. Does it take my action to sneak and move over to here?
That is such a great question. I would assume that sneaking is an action. Yeah, I would think that. Yeah.
That's my turn then.
Okay. All right. Play passes to adventurer number 4. All right. Her new name will be Fortuna. There we go. Yes, that's the name. Not adventure number 4. It's Fortuna. Okay. She doesn't have any reason to think that like shit's gone bad. I mean, she is curious though. I guess she'll move over to the door. She'll look out and say, she'll say, "What seems to be the problem? Did the specialist escape?" And then this lady's gonna say, "No, she made no attempt to escape. Now we're just dealing with a dwarf." And then the woman says, "Oh, what dwarf are you dealing with?" And then this guy turns around slowly and says, "The one right over." Oh, and then the camera goes bomb and shows like where the dwarf used to be, and then you see these big muddy footprints in the mud of the courtyard, and their gaze all turns that way.
There was just a blinking outline of Scodrick of where he was before they see him just sprinting off the other direction.
All right, she says, "Guess it's time for target practice." She takes out her short bow. She has movement 10. All right, so step out onto the porch. I'm gonna say that getting that information would take her action though. But she does have a longbow. You see on her back is a battle axe. All right. Play passes to Theodore Briggs.
Oh.
Anything?
Oh, actually. I don't think anything. I don't know of anything happening. We're just kind of hanging out.
All right, you and Donkey just vibing. All right.
You don't want to like just try to listen in case anything's going awry, just in case.
It would be pretty obvious if something was happening, right?
I mean, you could make an awareness if you wanted to.
I mean, we rolled one already this round, so.
Okay. I was giving you that one for free as like, you know, the fight getting underway. So this would be more of your actual turn, but you know, it's up to you. All right. Sharing initiative with Donkey is adventure number 2, Tula Turncoat. She's like out in the woods. I'm gonna have her make an awareness. Oh shit! She's finally found the old man. So if she had failed, she would have come back to join the fight. But with that, she's gonna pursue the old man deeper into the woods. He lets out a nervous cry. He's probably not long for this world. All right, play passes to Dr. Ponderson.
Man, so I got 2 plays. One is to try to get Fumble out of here and just trade to him. The other is to just lay here or try to follow Garmander out. Can I do that? Do I trust my rolls to do that?
You can see that Fumble is trying to reach out for that apple there. He does not want you touching him. He is filthy. He is fine in this mud. That's actually, no, under his appearance, it's filthy.
Beautiful.
These 2 heavily armed individuals scare me quite a bit. But they are running after that stupid dwarf. He'll pass to Fumble. Wait, can I do that again?
I think you can only trade initiative once per turn. I don't think it explicitly says that you can't, but I think that's there's like a 60-something page rules clarification document. Doesn't that sound familiar? Yeah.
He will attempt to follow Garmander up the stairs stealthily.
Okay. There, I added a tree trunk. Immersion.
I'm going to use ill-tempered.
Okay.
So I have a boon to this.
Nice.
Here we go.
Do you do the Donald Duck sounds while you're doing it?
No, because that would give me away.
Okay.
He just gets the red face and the eyebrows go down, and he's very upset that we weren't able to get treasure here.
Beautiful.
God bless.
Hey, look at that.
Incredible. All right. Like an angry duck ninja, you waddle through the shadows, waiting each step for one of these assholes to look towards the dwarf instead of over at you guys. All right. Play passes to Nikleon. All right. He says, I see you're not surrendering. Well, we can't let you leave and spread word of what you've seen here, for you have seen too much. And he is going to start heading towards you. Let's see. Does he have anything that lets him close the distance with you? Yes. These guys are apparently very high level. Hold on. Well, NPCs get feats and shit. Oh, that's fun. Okay. And then this one. Oh, wait. All right. I probably should. Well, I'll work on it in future turns. Okay. In that case, he is going to move towards you. He's got 10 feet. And then he's going to move. Let's see. With an action to dash, he will go to there. So that you have to deal with their incredibly aggressive opportunity attack system if you try to go out the gate. But I mean, you know, there is a side entrance that you allegedly came in through. That will be his turn. Adventure number 3. All right. This guy's name is Triador.
He looks like a Triador.
Yeah. Let's see. Triador is gonna say, "Oi, here's some fighting afoot. It's got my crossbow and hand axe." And she just says, "Okay." Or this, he heads out, starts with a dash action, heading into the fray. Let's see. He would only make it here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. All right, Fumble.
All right, Fumble uses his action to pick up the apple that's next.
Wait, don't you get a free?
No,
I
get
get
picking up an item.
Is an action? Oh my god, man! It might
Pick
as well
up
be Sea of
item.
Thieves. All right. Okay.
Pick up an item from the ground within 2 meters or from your inventory.
All right.
So he lies in the mud and the muck of this tree, with his filthy cloak and everything, just lying down, and slowly moves the apple into his inventory, and just lies there and hopes that he doesn't get seen.
Okay, and this is at the cost of not selling. Since you didn't move from your position, you should be okay. Since you didn't move from your position.
Hope.
All right. Play passes to Isadelia. All right, Isadelia has some pretty sick moves here. Let's see. Oh my god. And then. Wow. Okay. All right. In that case, yeah. She's going to say, the two of you help him. I'll stay here in case there's more. And she's going to make an awareness roll. Right. Of which she has no training in. So it's probably pretty bad. I'll just roll a d20. Yeah, alright, she's just kind of... She's about as effective as the Skyrim guard. She's just looking all over the place, but seeing
Must have
nothing.
been the wind.
Yeah, just everywhere at once. Alright, adventure number 1, Juan is up. And let's see, what is Juan gonna do? Alright, Juan hears the commotion down below. He doesn't want his boss to get mad at him. He's gonna move up to the edge here, and he's gonna fire an arrow down at Hornbelly. I believe we've been giving like range attack height like a boon. I think that's the thing. So, Hornbelly, here comes a heavy crossbow for you. All right. All right, that's going to be a hit. Do you have anything to mitigate before I roll damage? You've already acted this round, so you can't dodge or okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Use my action to bring in that.
All right. Here comes some damage. 8. It is piercing damage.
If you right click on the attack and use the apply damage, I think it does take into account armor. I remember watching a video
awesome.
and it did it.
Okay. Oh, were you right clicking? You say deal damage and deal half damage and all that. Deal damage, no armor. Oh, that's why they have deal damage, no armor if it's ignoring armor.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I have leather armor, but I think that's only for bludgeoning.
Okay.
You still get the one. The one is for everything, and then you get an extra for the bludgeoning, whatever its specialty is.
Hey, it worked. Look at that, guys. Holy shit. All right. Nice. Okay. That is the round. As we go into the next round, Theodore, you are up. However, Isadelia and Nikleon, no longer taken by surprise of Hornbelly stealing the initiative, are going to use an ability called he's going to use an ability called Lightning Fast. So that allows him to draw. When drawing initiative at the start of combat, we're going to use 2 cards instead of 1. So I'm going to just roll a d10. 2. So he will steal Garmander's initiative.
Does he become another 2, or do I become 10?
You would become 10. Yeah, you would become 10 in this case. Okay. Just because the 2 card wouldn't have been available for you, so then you would have gotten the 10 card is essentially what would have happened.
Is it not possible to have 2 of the same cards? Because I see like 2 people have 3 right now.
It is if we were overburdened, like we are, but in this instance, like his card. In this case, he would just be swapping it out. Okay. Yep. All right. So swap with. Where does it go? Oh, here we go. All right. I mean, it costs 3 willpower for that one. So. All right. Or 2, something like that. Okay. And then that would be that. Okay. Theodore, you're up first.
Hey, Theodore.
Yes. If there's a need, someone could switch. Since I'm probably just listening.
Okay. Yes, switch with. Okay. All right. So swapping initiative with Hornbelly. All right. That works out pretty good. All right, Hornbelly, to you.
Oh boy. Well.
All right. Now keep in mind, free attack is dangerous. Oh, you climbing the walls. Oh, dang.
Oh,
okay.
Right there. Well, he was going to climb and vault right over.
All right, but he doesn't have a melee weapon equipped. He has a bow. So in order to make a free attack, if you're standing within 2 meters of an enemy and then voluntarily move away from that enemy, you must make an evade roll. The roll does not count as an action, but if it fails, the enemy immediately gets to perform an additional melee attack against you, a free attack. The free attack does not count as an action and can neither be parried nor dodged. A monster that gets a free attack performs a monster attack, which can also affect other characters. A free attack is triggered even if you start your movement at a distance but pass by an enemy. Moving around an enemy, 5e shuffle, does not trigger the free attack as long as you stay within 2 meters. Also note that involuntary movement does not trigger it. So he doesn't have a melee weapon except like his fist or whatever. So yeah, you should be okay.
All right. Well, I hop over the wall and fall down.
You just throw yourself over the wall? Okay.
Yep.
Hype. So that is 6 meters. And it's half of that, so you take 3d6. Oh, I'd only roll. All right, I rolled 2, so I got to roll 1 more for you.
And your armor soaks it, right? Because it's bludgeoning, right?
All right, so 5 damage, and you would be prone.
Oh, and I'd be prone too.
Yeah, but then you take any damage from fall, you fall prone. But you get to stand up for free. Remember, free action. You get one of these 4. You get one of these 4 every round. Draw weapon, change position, drop item, shout. And change position is fall prone or get up for prone.
Okay.
You're wearing leather armor, right? So you get the extra benefit of against bludgeoning damage. So it's 1 plus whatever the extra. I forgot what the default extra is when it's the armor type.
Let's see. Armor ring 1, bludgeoning.
It's like bonus armor. I don't know what the bonus does. I don't remember what the number was. It's +2.
Yes, some weapons do slashing. Blah blah blah. Let's see. It would be cool if they listed it. Oh, page 50. Excellent. It'd be cool if they listed that like in the description of the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Armor. Here you go. Leather and studded leather gain +2 bonus to their armor rating against bludgeoning. So you would actually absorb 3 of that, so you only take 2 damage. Right? No, sorry, 3 damage. Because you took 6.
Yeah, so 6 minus 3. Yeah.
So 3 damage.
Alright, and then your free action for the turn, you stand back up.
Stand back up. And my action for the turn, I mean, this guy's just gonna keep shooting at me, which is super annoying. But yeah, he's just gonna keep it moving.
Hugging the wall there. Okay, making it a little bit harder. Okay.
And I guess that's it.
Strong play. All right. Play passes to Nick Leon. All right. He shouts out, "He went over the wall," and the Juan says, "Yes, he's crazy. Maybe we should just let him go." And then Nick Leon says, "If he can escape, he'll have earned his life, and he will head out after you." Let's see. All right. Well, he takes a dash to get right next to you. His mighty warhammer is drawn and ready for smashing. Play passes to Triador. All right. Triador says, "Hey, I'm coming. Don't fight him without me." And he's huffing and puffing. It's 14, and that's as far as he gets. All right. Let's see. Tula is up. She has found Ossiar out in the woods, and has closed in with him. What happens between the two of them is a mystery. I will remove her from combat for now. All right, Donkey. Donkey's just vibing, thinking about them bushels of apples. You know what? He's gonna look at Theodore. He's not as confident as Theodore. He thinks that maybe something bad's happening. He's gonna roll an awareness check. There's no way things are going this. Oh no. Okay, so Theodore, Donkey is upset. He hears bad things. He's hee-hawing and bucking around. It looks like he wants to either get the hell out of there. No, that's all he wants to do. He wants to get the hell out of there. All right. That will be Donkey's turn. Fumble.
All right. Doesn't seem like it's possible to try to sneak out with everybody else.
I mean, you could, yeah, it'd be a stealth check.
All right, he's gonna certainly try.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, we've established this woman can't see shit, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him here so he's not in the same spot as everybody.
All right. Okay, then Dr. Ponderson, you're up.
Huh. Well, I guess we're leaving. He unslings the bow on his shoulder, just in case.
Okay.
And then we'll move south on the battlement. You can move through
All
people,
right.
right? No problem.
Yep.
That's my turn. Oh, wait, I can...
Okay.
That's,
remember, equipping your bow is your free action for the round. So you would actually, unless you're doing it stealthily, you would Oh, okay. So just roll it. Did you roll a stealth already?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no! And it can't be pushed or anything. Okay,
So as you were walking along the ledge,
you hear a crunch, and a bit of the roof falls in, drawing the attention of these two to your location over there. And then she says, "On the battlements." All right. That would be your turn. And then it is her turn. So let's see. She already has a short bow out. You are over there. She's gonna target you. And short bow. Another cool thing they could add to the weapon description would be its range. 30 feet. Okay. Or 30 units. You're 28. Alright, so take the shot. Here we go. Let me see if she's got anything crazy. No. Alright. Oof. Alright. You have anything that lets you do anything with this? Otherwise,
No,
it's
give
useless.
me some damage.
Here's the damage. 8
Not
points.
dead.
Alright, beautiful. And then she's going to start moving towards the stairs. Alright. Play will pass to Juan. Alright. Juan's gonna move into position here. He's gonna fire down at Hornbelly. Here we go. Let's see. Hornbelly. Here comes the damage. Ace damage.
Hornbelly is down.
Oh, alright. Theodore, you're up. Something's wrong with Donkey. They're freaking out.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll take a listen. Maybe Donkey heard that winged beast or whatever. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Sure. Give me awareness. Yes, you now realize that a big fight has broken out inside the fort. People are screaming, yelling. Someone maybe let out a guttural death cry that carries on the wind.
My.
Doc gives you this look like, you know where there's apples? Back at the tavern.
Was the awareness? That's part of my action, right?
The awareness, yeah, because you're actively sort of listening. You have movement though.
Oh, they might come though. They might be like right around the corner, maybe.
All right, you're gonna hold the ground. Okay.
Yeah. We'll just hold the ground. One more.
Isadelia, same thing. She's gonna keep her eyes open for this and this person on the wall. She's not gonna spend her action. So she's, well, you know what? She's the end of the road, but Garmander might try to shoot her. So yeah, she'll hold on to her action. Ooh, even better.
She
will trade. Yeah, she'll trade. No, but she's already so late in the initiative. She will trade with you, just in case there's something fucky going on. Basically, she wants to be able to dodge if something shoots at her that she's unaware of. So we'll trade with.
What is she worried about? She got plate armor and a shield.
Actually,
you never know. You never know.
Weakness. Nope, find weakness piercing. You can ignore the armor entirely.
On a crit? Oh, that's nasty. It's nasty too. All right.
Crit.
So let's see. Who's trading with? New Garmander. Okay. All right, New Garmander. You're up.
All right. So it seems like they have like spotted us on this battlements.
Well, they certainly spotted the doctor. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. A demon is a terrible result, right? So I'm going to say that, yeah, this caved in. Now, you could get down into this these ruins, this ruined shed, if you wanted to, through the hole in the roof. But, yeah, it would have drawn attention to this area. I mean, the wall right there, you know what I'm saying? The wall right there.
I mean, she'll probably run it and try and climb down the side over there. But she also wants to, like, you know, they closed that. There's something important inside that room.
Oh, something super important. Obviously, if she's not leaving the spot.
Yeah.
We can come back later.
Tab number 3.
Like, because we don't have to end the adventure today. We just have to leave it a good spot.
Yeah, you don't have to go back to town. We could just say that this group is invested in this adventure, kind of deal. That would mean other groups are not allowed to attempt this adventure while you guys are in the middle of doing it. So if a different group of adventurers wanted to go out and do something, this one's already claimed, essentially.
All right, she's not going to sneak.
Oh, okay.
She's going to move over to here, past the doctor, and then begin climbing down the vines here.
All right. Yeah. Fortuna shouts, "By the demons, Dick! There's another one!" And she points.
All right. And
all right. Yeah, just a standard fair climb down. No problem. Oh, hell yeah, no problem. You just go. All right.
I do have a movement of 14. So I don't know if I can get down and then run a little bit more.
Let's see. Climbing down 6 meters. You already traveled a distance. Yeah, you can go a little bit more. That's fine. Which direction are you gonna go? Just off map?
Yeah, she's gonna go. Okay. Well, she's gonna go this way.
Oh, head around to check on on Donkey. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Hopefully she's able to get around fast enough to unhook her grappling hook and not lose it, because I think it was like 3 gold.
Okay. Then as play passes to 10, Isadelia says, "I knew it. There was more than one." All right. I'll keep the assets safe. You stay here with me. Nicleon is more than enough for all of them. And then she's gonna move over here. She's gonna close this door definitively. That will be her turn. All right, going into the next round. Garmander, you're doing pretty good for yourself, but hold on. This guy right here is going to use Veteran, which allows him to keep his initiative card from the previous round. So he keeps his 2. So he keeps his 2. He'll just take the first one I see is Triador. All right.
He is not good initiative.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's not, right? Like, she's always had bad this whole fight. All right, then let's see. I don't think there's any changes to initiative unless somebody has an ability they want to use.
I think I'm going to trade. Hornbelly, you want to try and will yourself up and get out of there?
They don't hope me. I got this dude bearing down on me with a warhammer and another one you shoot at me like a fucking turret. Just the rest of you guys just get out of there. I had no attachment.
Incredible.
This has just been a weekend, so you know what? Let's just cap it off right.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna run around the side here. All right, 4, 2, 3. All right, 14. I see Theodore, and a donkey, and you see Garmender, like waving, like we need to get out of here. And then she's gonna do action to dash.
All right. Play passes to Nick Leon. Let's see. With you unconscious, he's gonna try to give you a definitive bonk to make sure that you don't like try to will yourself back up, I guess.
I wasn't lying, lad. I am a blacksmith. I keep your gear nice.
He says, okay, that's pretty cool. He shifts his grip on his massive warhammer, like a Worlds of Warcraft warhammer, and then he's gonna grab you by the beard and start dragging you back inside. All right. All right, Juan is up. He's going to say, "Sir, there's more. There's more to the west." And then Nick Leon says, "Then shoot them." Okay. And he's like, "Yeah." And he's going to move. Let's see, down the stairs to here. Then he's gonna start rushing across. And that'll be his turn. Fumble to you.
Fumble would like to sneakily just slide over and try to go down the wall.
Okay.
So these walls are climbable for sure. As we discussed, because you had the rope before, and then when they climbed down over here, you should have had a boon, by the way, Garmander, climbing down over there. So I'm sorry for that. I'm glad you made it though. So Fumble, you can attempt to climb down, but it would just be a straight check.
Yeah, he's okay with that.
Okay.
This is acrobatics, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You slip over the battlements and scuttle down the wall.
If he has a choice, he's going off the map.
All right. So you start heading off the map. Okay.
Stealthily.
Well, maybe next round.
Yeah.
Donkey is up. Donkey is ready to go. Are you ready to go? He's ready to go. You go ahead and off the map. You try to stop him, Theodore Briggs?
Nope. I will catch up to Don.
Okay. All right. Do you will yourself back to life, or do you you just accept that you're going to be indentured servants, which is yeah.
So I'm kind of looking at this. I can rally, but if I fail, it doesn't seem like there's any consequence to failing a rally. But I still have to make a death roll then. All right.
Oh, the consequence to failing a rally is nothing. The consequence of succeeding a rally is pretty obvious by now. Yeah, you keep fighting and people kill you.
Well,
you do have to make your death roll at the start of your round before you do any.
Yeah, either way, yeah, because nobody's stabilized you or anything.
All right. So rally is essentially the act of fighting back.
Yeah, it's just pushing yourself and being like, no, I'm not done. I'm going to keep going.
All right. He's just...
But either way, you do have to do a death roll at the start of your turn.
Yeah. So that's going to be a roll against my con.
Okay.
Which is a fail.
Okay.
I should have actually
and then
put
you...
death roll. But
yeah.
That's a fail.
All right. And then you can try to rally yourself rolling against your will with Bane.
But if I succead, then that just gives them reason to mess me up. Right. No, I'm not going to. I'll adhere to what I said earlier.
Okay.
Skungrit
all right.
will be there. Blacksmith.
Oh, God damn. All right, play passes to Theodore Briggs.
Can I see Garmander?
Yes, they did not
I'm not.
stealth.
Yeah.
They ran up and told you we need to get out of here.
They were waving their arms saying we need to get out of here.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're not on the roof. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the floor. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I forgot to put myself down to 0.
Ooh, as I leave, I call back. What happened? You get the apples?
There's one apple in her hand.
Ooh. Theodore was concerned. There's not a bushel.
Definitely not a bushel. You're gonna have one sad donkey. All right, Dr. Ponderson.
He's got an arrow sticking out of his neck.
Yeah, I know, and she's got another one notched and ready.
Yeah, he saw what Garmander did, and he tries to emulate it and follow it.
All right, that would be acrobatics with the boon because you're using the special viney crumbly spot. Thank goodness. All right, you can climb down.
I have movement of 10, so I used like 4 there. I would just move off, much like Fumbles is doing.
Just into the woods kind of deal?
Yeah, we'll move somewhere else.
All right. Okay. So that seems like we're resolved then, right? Is anybody sticking around?
Oh, Garmin is trying to get her grappling hook back.
Oh, okay. I guess we're sticking around. All right. Let's see. Then Fortuna is gonna run and climb up the battlements with a dash, and she's gonna be like, "I see you, little duck." But I mean, whether or not she actually sees you, who knows for sure. But we'll see what happens. What shakes out next round. Triador is up. Huffing and puffing, he says, "Oi, I'm here!" And then the knight is like, "Well, they're fleeing into the woods. I don't think we need to pursue. The way they fled, I think they knew they were in over their head. But double the guard duty. Go." And with a sad harumph, the guy heads back in to explain the situation to the others. All right. Heading into round 4. Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. Yeah.
All right. Man, Fortuna won that initiative. What? All right. She's gonna go to the edge. She's gonna have a bane on this, Dr. Quillum Ponderson, because you are out in the woods, but she's gonna have a boon because she's firing from a nice vantage point. So it's gonna be a straight roll against you. All right, straight roll against you into the woods. Here we go. Short bow. It's gonna succeed. You haven't acted yet, so you could try to evade.
Sure. Get out of here.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. You duck right as... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. You move out of the way of the arrow, right as it nearly strikes you in the throat, and it thunks into the tree. She lets out a curse. But I mean that it is what it is. All right, Garmander, to you. So I guess it's another acrobatics to jostle it loose.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Acrobatics.
Okay, yeah. And it falls down, you catch it, and as it's falling, you're like coiling the rope like a badass. All right, and then?
Run.
All right, and then you start running off. Okay.
With donkey, yeah.
All right, Juan, here's the bad news. They're not supposed to pursue everyone, and he says, well, maybe I can see them from the wall. I'll take shots anyways. And he runs up. And he says, oh, wait! There they are! All right, but he's out of action economy. Donkey, is running away. He's thankful for Fumble and Dr. Ponderson for drawing the attention so that they could flee peacefully. Doctor, you have no action because you evaded. Do you still get a move though?
You can move 2 meters if you dodge.
Oh yeah, okay. So you just move further into the woods. Okay.
And I drop prone.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. She's gonna hang out here, hold down the fort, literally. Hornbelly. Just. All right.
Another death save. Oh no, that's 2.
It's 2 fails.
Oh man, they might not have a blacksmith at this rate. Oh shit.
They should stabilize them.
They should stabilize.
Theodore, heading out.
Yep, heading out.
All right. This guy ain't trained in medicine though. Don't you have to be trained in medicine to stabilize somebody? Let's see. Saving a life. When you have 0, another person next to you can save your life with a successful healing roll. And without bandages, they get a bane to the roll. And this counts as an action. Multiple attempts are allowed. If the roll succeeds, you stop making death saves and recover d6 hit points. Well, I don't know if he wants you to have hit points. You cannot save your own life this way. Additionally, healing rolls have no effect if you are no longer at 0 HP, except I think I would allow them to do a stabilize heal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so they can still roll it. They're just rolling on whatever their skill is. Like you can do whatever, you can do every skill. It's just that how well you are at it is based off of your number, I guess.
Got it. Okay. Damn. All right. Healing is will. All right. Let me see this one more time. It just is a healing roll. Okay. But you don't have healing skill.
So it's it's based off of intelligence.
Intelligence. Oh man, I don't even know if. There it. Hey, they have a whole sheet. They have all the skills. They're just hitting on another tab. Okay. Healing. Oh, this ain't great. He's got a bane because he don't have any bandages on him. Okay. Well, that didn't go well. Okay. Theodore is going to run up onto the wall and make an awareness. And then Fumble Tree Walker.
He's Sonic spins out of the goddamn map.
Oh man, you're leaving the doc to deal with this on his own. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right.
Look at the movement to fix the doctor.
Play advances into the next round. Gom, you gonna pass to the doctor?
Yeah, pass to the doctor.
All right.
Exactly
what is needed. All right, doctor. With that, you should be able to get the distance that you need.
Okay, he does.
All right. Now, Hornbelly, you can either give me one more roll, or we could leave it up to mystery whether your character is survives, what life is in store for them in the future, etc., etc.
I'll take fate into my own hand, thank you very much.
All right. Then end this encounter with your roll. Okay. All right.
For another 6 seconds.
All right, you guys have gotten away, and they do not pursue you. You meet up, sort of in an earlier spot that your Pathfinder said this would be a good place for us to meet up if things go bad. Some might say when things go bad. And you can catch your breath. Okay, I'll take you guys back to the map, the player map. You guys can figure out your next move. Now you have learned a lot about the location. 1, it is apparently the right place. 2, That tree ain't growing no golden apples. 3, there's some knights there, dragon knights, ? And they do seem to have some mercenaries working for them. And they do seem to have, I believe they asked if someone escaped, and they said they didn't even try to escape. And they refer to them as an asset and a specialist. There was mysterious writing that the doctor did not have time to decipher. And at this point, they now have 3, at least, known prisoners. The mysterious prisoner, the best friend in the whole world, and then the dwarf. So the question here is, do you guys find a place nearby to regroup, or do you call it off and return to outskirts with your knowledge, your 2 apples, and your tails between your legs?
I mean, I'm all for give it a little bit of time. Go, check him back in. Free and Skagger, if he's still alive. I'm here for it.
Okay.
I'm not sure which place to put dwarf. Either he's retired.
Yeah, I mean, you're
dead.
He is retired, but if he gets rescued,
then he could be brought back in.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh. It might have higher defenses now, though.
We would have made it if it wasn't for that dwarf.
I'll put this guy. Oh my god.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'll put
True,
this guy
I was ready
in the
to run.
mystery category. Is he alive or dead? This is the Schrodinger's area right here. I guess we'll put him in the Schrodinger's category.
That's why I put him there.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know what's inside that room.
Yeah, I kind of do too. Plus, do they have real golden apples? He looks at the apples because he also has an apple and he's looking at it.
I mean, I will tell you this: the apples, while small, there is a fragrance coming off of them, a bouquet. It is intoxicatingly delicious. Unless you worked in the apple industry and you hate apples now. Even then, it might make you go back. It might make you go back for one more apple. So they ain't, as far as you can tell, made of metal or gold. But damn, is it a fine apple?
I'm gonna be honest. Bumble's weakness is gluttony, so he's gonna eat the apple.
All right. But you're also a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a little confusing, but eating that one small apple that has negligible carry weight makes you feel as full as if you ate an entire day's rations. Further, it is one of the most delicious things you've ever eaten. And you imagine if it was used as an ingredient to make a more complex food, that food would be fit for the emperor himself.
The mythical royal apple
You would
pie.
say that if anybody knew how good this apple was, it would have a very high street value. At least 5 gold, maybe 10 gold to the right buyer.
He relays this information because obviously Garbender has an apple, and Fumble's weakness is food. Garbender's is greed.
Okay.
Mm.
So in a way, it is kind of a golden apple.
We should probably go back and get some more.
Yeah, it's delicious. We definitely want to make meals out of it. I agree. Like make a big old a pie, an apple pie.
Oh,
those
that
pies
would be the greatest pie.
Oh man, it would honestly would be so good.
Caramel apples. Scott threw up in his mouth.
I mean, when
Really,
we
you don't like
rest-
camera? Oh man.
I've probably made 100,000 of those in my lifetime at least. I hate them.
Oh, I remember that part of your backstory. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I have a backstory. I really do.
When we,
Well,
if we
Doctor,
like,
what's your stance on all this? How do you weigh in on this?
There's more than meets the eye at this castle, and we must try to figure out what it is.
All
I
right,
hate
it's
this group.
You hate this group?
We're a bunch of degenerate criminals. That's great.
We're here for the money.
Hey, this is the most standard Hackmaster group
I've ever seen. What do you talking like? This is when I described like Dragonbane to my wife. She was like, "So you're just playing Hackmaster?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, but like a simpler Packmaster or Hackmaster, like an easier Hackmaster."
We do have a problem that we're out here. There ain't no way to heal, isn't there? Like we gotta go back
heal.
to town.
I can heal.
Oh, okay.
yeah, you
It's
gotta use
finite.
healing rolls.
It's finite.
We'll be fine. Plus, we can rest upon our trinkets and contemplate ourselves to get back some of our status effects or get rid of them.
Yeah.
True. And I
Okay.
mean, one more person could just be, wander out of the woods to help you because there's a lot of people that are crazy and think that they could be an adventurer all by themselves in this area.
Just thought bringing it up, since I fell and almost died, and then Quillen, something happened to him. He showed up almost dead.
Truth be told, I think if we had focus fired on the people who were just on guard when they were distracted, we might have been able to just snipe from above. But hindsight's 20/20.
Focus fire. We have range.
Yeah, I have a bow.
Yeah, I got a bow. I mean,
Yes, and I got the getaway car.
I got I'm not there. All right.
I mean,
I
good
think
for you, good for you guys.
I feel like Garmander, she is the person that likes the thrill of stealing rather than the actual selling the stuff that she steals. So I feel like if talking to Fumble about how delicious this apple was, she'll probably want somebody. Maybe we can cook something when we actually go camp afterwards, and maybe cook this apple.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
That's the most important thing.
Beautiful.
So we're gonna go back and get more. Anyways.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys remember you are in the first shift of the day, so you have this is morning time. You have afternoon, evening. Oh yeah, evening and night still ahead of you. So things will change and things will happen. We'll assume that you finish the morning shift, enter the afternoon shift in your reconnoiter location, listening intently to the oncoming storm and the occasional shouts of the people back at the fort. And that's a good stopping off point. It's with you guys sort of. All right, so now you guys can level up. The best mini game of all time. Some of you may never level up, and some of you might just level everything. So I'm very curious. So I'm gonna clear chat for this shit. Hold on.
I got a lot of boons and I got a lot of dragons. No, demons.
All right, who wants to go first? Garmander. Garmander goes first.
I'll go first.
All right.
So what was the list again?
It's pinned.
Oh right, yeah. Let me grab the level up.
It's pinned in general.
Yeah, it's been in general.
All right. There it is. All right. Did you participate in the game session?
You did. You definitely did.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Did you explore a new location? I think so.
Absolutely.
Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Nope.
Okay.
Did you overcome an obstacle without using force?
Yes.
Yes. Did you give in to your weakness? I would say so. I made sure I got that.
I would agree with that. All
right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ups. I already had some ups too from all the. Man, we rolled a lot of dice today. Alrighty, I'm gonna.
So you get to try any of the ones that got switched on for free, and then
Yeah.
4 of your choice afterwards. Okay, that's sick. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna put the 4 in, and then I'll go through all of them.
All right.
So,
Damn, you did.
I'm gonna do evade.
You already had 4 done. That's great.
Yeah. We'll do maybe healing. I mean, we'll do what is it, bows, just in case. I might need something to do at range, and then we'll go bluff. We'll do hunting and no, we'll do bluff. Yeah. All right. So I'll go ahead and roll all these now. See if they get passed. All right. First off, fail.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That one increases.
No,
fail. Sorry, fail. Yeah. Fail. Yeah, fail.
This is when you want to roll high.
Yeah. All right, bluff increase.
Oh, that bushcraft. Oh, bluffing. Okay.
All right, bushcraft increase. That's good.
Nice,
That's good.
Nice.
Evade. So close.
Okay.
Sneaking. Come on, this gotta. Oh, whew, that was a close one.
Nice.
Right,
That's a high ass sneak. 16 sneak. Oh my god. All right.
All right. Here's bows. Nope. Here's knives. All right. Knives increase.
Damn. 15. That's a good level up, man. Solid. Okay. All right. Next up, Dr. Ponderson.
Let's see. I would say participate, yes. Explore, yes. Defeat a new adversary, no. Overcome obstacle without using force. Was that a yes or a no?
I think you guys did, because force would have been just kicking down the front door, right? And you guys scouted. You used grappling hook. You climbed up. You were trying to get through this without fighting.
True. And then did I give in to my weakness? Nah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just got 3 out of this on top of all the ones that I rolled. Jeez.
I feel like leaving the dwarf to his own devices was less about racism and more just about common sense at this point.
Okay, so
but yeah, you had, oh my god, you had 6 already before you started.
This is with the 3. It's just 6 total.
Okay.
So we'll go through and see if any of these go up. I kind of doubt it. Wow, really? Okay.
It feels so Elder Scrolls, right? Because you guys spent the adventure sneaking a lot, and then you guys both upped your sneaking. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like you're doing the thing, and then because you did it so much, like it leveled up. I don't know. I just think it's neat. Okay. Let's see. Theodore. Every good gang needs a getaway driver, and every good adventuring party needs a quartermaster. So let's level this bad boy up.
All right. Was he here?
Technically. Do you feel like you participated or no?
I mean, he was a getaway driver. He was waiting, but he never had a chance to get away. Like,
I mean, I saw you there.
No.
You were. Oh, okay.
Donkey, how about
let's be honest.
hey, who carried? We had a what? How many days did we sleep? But who was carrying the tent the entire time?
Oh, that was Donkey. That wasn't the.
And who hired Donkey?
Listen, Donkey's gonna roll right now to see if they leveled up their awareness, because god damn it, nope, they didn't. But they felt like they participated. All right, they're done. That was their level up attempts.
All right. So probably a no for the first one. Exploring new area. Yeah, he went somewhere new.
Sure.
No, he didn't defeat anything.
Okay.
Overcome an obstacle. He did not get over that.
Would you consider getting over
travel?
the?
Well, remember you got past the hippogriff without fighting it.
Yeah, the hippogriff. So I guess that one. All right. So
and technically, that was part of the game session that you did participate in. You don't gotta be so hard on yourself. You don't gotta be so hard.
Okay.
All right. I'm pretty sure the first question is literally the freebie. Like,
oh, the freebie.
Yeah, like, did you show up for school today? Like, that's the first one.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, overcome an obstacle. We'll take it then.
Okay.
And then the last one. No, I don't think he leaned into his weakness this session at all. So.
Okay. All right. And then, did you have any ticked beforehand? You did not. No, wait, you did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Persuasion and bushcraft. So
all right.
Throw these other 3 in. All right. And then do you roll them? How do you?
Oh, so once you have the dot, if you click the dot again, like the arrow,
Oh,
it'll roll the check. Yep. That's the dangerous part of it, is if you don't know how that works, you accidentally are like leveling your character up. Oh, nice. This man just leveling up like crazy. What the hell?
You know, he just wasn't that good at
Oh
anything.
my
to begin with.
god!
Amazing.
A perfect level up. A perfect. This is how it's done. Look at this face. This is a real adventure.
Jesse
all right.
does spreadsheets.
Fumble.
All right. I feel like Fumble did participate. We did explore a new location. Didn't defeat anything. Overcome an obstacle, definitely. Give it the weakness. The whole reason we did this adventure is because he wanted to give it to his weakness. He ate the 5 to 10 gold piece apple. So what's that? 4 out of 5. All right. All right. And I rolled no 1s or 20s this whole session.
Incredible. You rolled a lot of dice to not roll any 1s and 20s.
Yeah. Nope. Let's try these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's try this awareness.
Nice.
Bushcraft. Sneaking.
Okay.
Just yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
Nope.
It basically means that a skill can never go higher than 20, but then again,
Yeah.
you're always going to be succeeding if you're at a 20, so it's like, yeah.
Let's know, because if you hit a 20, then it's a fail.
Oh, fair, yeah. You always have a 5% chance to not do it, I guess. Or you can mitigate it with a ton of boons, so. Okay. I think it's fascinating, because you could end up with, like, an insanely strong character, and then they still only have, like, 20 health or something, and so then they're just fucking dead. They had all these skills, all these abilities, and then like a random bullet just takes them out.
You just take that toughie every time you hit 18.
Yeah. All right. I will say this. You learn new abilities and stuff by being in like a party that completes one of the sites, like one of the milestone locations within the Vale. So how you get new character abilities, that's what gives us. So essentially the campaign's milestones or whatever is completing a site to the GM's satisfaction or to the the group's satisfaction. So just gonna keep that in mind. So that there are ways to get more character abilities and stuff, but that's generally how they have them locked down. Okay. Well, last thing, I guess. Do you want to check Hornbelly's level up? Because he may or may not still be alive.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. So you had one skill already, and then you participated. You explored. You overcame obstacles. Did you give it to your weakness? What was your weakness?
So my weakness was slothful, and I didn't do any camping activities. I just rested.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know if you would say that counts or not.
Didn't you go hunting though? I thought you went hunting at one point. Oh, okay.
I thought about doing some crafting, and then I didn't have the right tools. So I said,
okay. Oh, right. Yeah, you thought about crafting. Okay. Yeah. No, Fumble did the hunting. Okay. Yeah. I would say that's pretty lazy. You could have gotten some rations for yourself and for others. Okay.
right,
so
1, 2, 3, 4.
I might try to make an expanded weaknesses list to get some more weaknesses in there. Pretty fun to kind of. I like the ones that are there for sure, but.
All right. That equals, so that does not go up. All right. That's fail.
Okay. Ah, with your new job as a blacksmith.
Yep. Mist of Legends. And
nice.
Hammers.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Well, right on time. And some significant gains. And technically no one died. We did lose a character, but technically nobody died. So I would say maybe the most successful Dragonbane session so far. And I think it's all thanks to the tent. That's the number one thing. Large tent MVP. All right. My schedule for next weekend, which would be the 30th. I am available to run another Dragonbane in the same spot if you guys would like to continue this adventure. If the same comp cannot make it, I'm willing to run Dragonbane for another group of players that want to explore a different part of the Vale. My schedule is getting a little more open as during the summer. So I might be able to kind of run like a pick-me-up game on a different day if Sunday isn't working for people. But we'll, this whole Dragonbane thing, this is the kind of the standing date for it, but we can keep it a little flexible for the other stuff. I don't really have any other announcements except I'm pretty sure Nightfall is going to be over very soon. Very soon. So on that Thursday slot, we will be running Whipsaw Kobolds, a Kobold story. No, wait, Whipsaw Kobolds, Crown of the Kobold King. And that will be on Thursday nights, and everyone will be a Pathfinder 2e Kobold, and they will be working for their dragon, trying to make a life for themselves in a little place called Falcon's Hollow. So it's a double dungeon kobold centric game that runs 1 to 6, and it's going to be a bit more, I want to say it's going to be a bit more like slapstick, harebrained goofball than Curse of Strahd. So I am going to offer the seats up to my Curse of Strahd players as sort of a palate cleanser and an apology. But I will be posting an ad if there are slots available. So something to maybe keep an eye out for, or ear out, whatever. All right. Anyone have anything else?
I'm going to be running the Starfinder 2e field test encounters. There's 2 encounters, so it's not gonna take. It shouldn't take too long. Actually, I'll probably throw up the listing, if not tonight, tomorrow. Anybody's interested?
Are you eyeballing? Didn't you say you were eyeballing Saturday the 29th? I think that sounds like I think that's what you said, right? It was Saturday the 29th?
I haven't put out a date yet, but
that's weird. Because I was looking at my calendar just now, and it's like the only open spot I have. That's crazy. Like I can't believe it. No, but anyways, whatever date you need to run it, that's fine. Just there you go.
So, and I might do more than once. It shouldn't take too long. It's just 2 encounters, one level 1 and one level 5.
With the same party.
You guys can make. I mean, you can level up your characters from instantly from level 1 to level 5 between the 2 encounters.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah, it's not an actual adventure. It's really 2 encounters.
I thought it was Abomination Vaults, and it was going to be like, okay, did you have fun with that level 1 encounter? Here's your severe encounter +4, bitch. Okay.
I'll tell you right now, it's a severe encounter and a moderate encounter. I'm not telling you which one's level 5 and which one's level 1.
Oh my god. All right.
Didn't they also have a free RPG day thing this weekend too?
Was that this weekend?
Yeah,
see.
in person.
I think so.
I think they're gonna.
Yeah.
They're gonna post it.
Yeah. And then
Oh
you can
yeah,
run it.
June 22nd. That's yesterday. Shoot.
Yeah, I checked. There's nothing in my area for me.
Yeah, our game store's in flux. Like it got closed down, and then somebody bought it, and they're reopening it. So.
Yeah, I learned that
can't have their kobold back.
My sort of local game store is about 2.5 hours away to 3 hours away with traffic.
Oh my god.
So I, never get to.
I was
anyway,
busy fighting a bird yesterday, so I didn't even.
Another thing too is the Cyberpunk mission Edge Runners mission kit came out Friday. So I've been reading through it, going through the adventure. The adventure is really cool. If you have watched the anime, or play the game, this adventure is pretty cool. There's a decent amount of cameos, I'll say, from that. So I'm planning to run that. I'm going to give priority to the people who played in Cyberpunk. Because as a first run, but it is probably going to be a 2-shot, and I'm going through the process of setting up the server and getting all the new equipment in and getting all the NPCs made and everything like that. There's no module or anything like that, and everything has to be made from scratch. So there's no import or anything like that. So it's going to take me a while to get everything prepped. So I'm going to be working on that in the background, and so look out for advertisement for that when that goes through. All right.
Sweet. All right. Anyone else have anything else? All right. Well, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to play this, and appreciate the support and the positive attitude and everything. It's really a nice palate cleanser to play like a different system from Pathfinder and from 5e. It's familiar, but it also definitely feels like something completely different. So, thank you.
Thank you for running.
I'm gonna go eat some food and then just come back and prep for Mythic, cause just yay. All right, later.
And catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.